Before you press play, look close, this one can cut deep. Real people, real pain, more than you wanna see. Young faces in the frame, homes that broke apart, hands raised in the dark, and the bruise on the heart. If you came for shock, then take a second now. Once it starts, it stays on your screen somehow.
Trending at some point.
Handle with care.
Trending at some point.
Heavy in the air.
Trending at some point.
You've been warned.
Trending at some point.
Don't look if you're torn. Body cams, hard truths, no filter on the ground. Some nights end in sirens, some in a final sound. So if your mind is tired, if your chest runs thin, know what you're stepping into before it begins. If you came for shock, then take a second now. Once it starts, it stays on your screen somehow.
Trending at some point.
Handle with care.
Trending at some point.
Heavy in the air.
Trending at some point.
You've been warned.
Trending at some point.
Don't look if you're torn. Slow down, breathing. Don't call it entertainment.
Not every truth is easy.
Not every frame is safe to change.
Trending at some point.
Handle with care.
Trending at some point.
Heavy in the air.
Trending at some point.
You've been warned.
Trending at some point.
Don't look if you're torn.
All right, mic check, mic check. This is the trigger warning compilation of body cams. So I believe, 100% of these ends with somebody dies. So if you can't handle that, it is okay. We have, lighthearted ones too, at another time. So let me take this down. Let me see here. All right. So we're not doing the thing we did this morning because I'm still getting used to how I maybe want to do the trigger warning ones, because a lot of times on these, we will already know a lot more about them at the end. Most often than not, I'll say. So I'm still getting used to that one, but we're going to start with when he realized he just killed 5 women. These are rough. So we're just going to go ahead and get in there. All right, let's go.
Old cut? Yeah. Looks pretty fresh.
I'm under arrest for homicide?
Correct.
I'm up.
On June 16, 2023, a Minnesota state trooper spotted a black Cadillac Escalade speeding northbound on Interstate 35W at 95 miles per hour in a 55 mile per hour zone. As the SUV weaved recklessly through traffic, the trooper attempted to catch up. Moments later, the driver suddenly cut across multiple lanes and exited the freeway at speeds exceeding 100 miles per hour. Seconds later, the Escalade barreled through a red light and slammed into a Honda Civic in a catastrophic collision.
All right, you guys ready? Yep. Open. Clear. Please, hands up. Back. Clear. Okay. Front. All right, go ahead, open.
As officers rushed toward the wreckage, they discovered the driver had fled the scene. Despite the catastrophic crash that claimed the lives of 5 young women instantly inside the Honda Civic, the suspect was nowhere to be found.
That car, I don't know how he even walked away from it, but this is why they have made it to where they don't always let police pursue people. To me, this is the driver's fault that was running from the police, but also the more sense of urgency. And then, they don't know what they're doing. And then now 5 people are gone because someone was trying to outrun the police and everything. I don't know how I feel for sure about police pursuits in general, but I do know this was bad. It was the driver's fault, in my opinion. And not even in my opinion, it was a driver's fault. But this is I can't even imagine. But yeah, when y'all see him, I don't know how he walked away from it. It's crazy.
Officers quickly secured the area and began searching for the driver as the crash quickly turned into a homicide investigation.
Yes.
I saw the driver. I think I saw the driver.
Where?
He ran through that. I don't know if he was wearing a white t-shirt, like a gray skull cap, and some gray-green sweatshirt. He was whipping.
3203, a witness is saying the suspect that fled from the vehicle state patrol is going after wearing a white t-shirt, gray sweatpants, and a beanie on his head. What race?
Black. About 16.
White shirt, brown pants, possibly bleeding behind Taco Bell, coming from bystanders. White shirt, brown pants.
Hey, we got a guy behind Taco Bell.
Black male.
Black male. Behind Taco Bell.
Black male. Behind Taco Bell. Everybody calm down here, okay. What about hair? Height, hair, weight?
Hair is short, he got a short haircut. Well, you're going to see it because he's bleeding everywhere.
And then this is interesting on the eyewitnesses. On some of their things differed. And I'm trying to remember because I watched so many body cams. But I can't remember if there's a woman with him. She has short hair. So maybe that's who this eyewitness was seeing and thought it was a guy. But their descriptions and what he's wearing is just like that's, it gets complicated with eyewitnesses sometimes. But you see somebody running and you just heard a loud crash. You're probably going to pay attention to that.
You're going to see it because it's bleeding.
You went that way?
He went behind Taco Bell. Behind Taco Bell, he was going that way. He asked me for a ride. He fell on my car. I asked for a ride. I said no. Okay. But he went that way.
3, 4 to 1.
You guys see anybody coming over here?
31st.
Why are you bleeding? Why are you bleeding?
303.
You your hands.
Okay, y'all saw how he was sitting with 2 people. Go back a little bit. Hold on.
Why are you?
All right, so he's sitting with 2 other people, and then I just can't believe he thought this story would work. That he just happens to be bleeding on his head for no reason.
Bleeding? Why are you bleeding?
303.
You your hands.
303.
Why are you bleeding?
For officers on scene, right now we're supporting state patrol.
I said this old.
With that vehicle that
It's an old cut.
Old cut?
Yeah.
Looks pretty fresh.
Third and leg locked down,
What's your name?
and then we need to lock down at second and leg.
Stand up.
Your squad car is not in one of those 2 places. You can move it, please.
Because you're bleeding.
I'm bleeding. What I got to
Did
do
you
with
fall?
anything? Yeah, this is an old cut, bro.
That looks pretty fresh to me.
This is dried up blood, bro. Okay. All right. Hey, listen. You got
White shirt, brown pants was the description. White shirt, brown pants was the description.
We're just trying to make sure you're good. We're just trying to make sure you're good.
What's your name? Derek Thomas.
Can you get your ID out? Take a photo of this lady and let's go.
Fresh blood on you. You do have fresh blood on you, bro. Yeah, that's why I called you out.
Oh, okay.
You know, no idea how that happened.
No, I fell. I slipped. I know
you
what
fell
I
and slipped. Where'd you fall and slip at?
I fell. Fifth and Lake, right by the
Fifth and Lake.
By the damn auto.
All right. Sounds good. Let's go ahead and get everybody that's not either 5 or 3 in.
All right, man.
Yeah, you guys sure he's done it.
White shirt, brown pants was the description.
State patrol guy over here.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I'm good. Sweating and everything.
That's code for us.
I'm good, bro.
All right, bro. Just relax. DeAndre, right?
Yeah, I'm good.
All right. My name is Lewis.
Yeah.
My name is Lewis. So we're just gonna have someone.
I've been here a hot minute, bro. man.
You literally are sweating. You
I
have
know.
blood on your face.
I just got harassed by the police. I just gave y'all my ID. I took a picture of me and everything. I understand. Can you just have a seat for me? Yes, sir. Sit down. No, I was sitting all that, sir. I was. Y'all told me to stand up.
For state unit?
So why are you lying?
I told you, I bust my right there on 5th and Lake off by then auto. Literally.
You were running?
Was I running? No.
I guess. Well, how did you bust your face?
I tripped over logs like this right there behind that auto. They have parking spots like this. I tripped over and I'm gonna have the same patrol guy come.
Oh, we're just double checking.
Yeah, there's no problem. I have no problem with doing that.
That's from the
I know y'all doing y'all
the
job.
cameras. Yeah.
Do we have a description on the suspect? Do we get clarification what the event stands for? Is it for a suspect or is it for article?
The shots were hurting is just the state patrol accident.
Y'all got the whole going on.
There's a lot going on.
There's a lot going on right now. Y'all got shots fired, all types of.
He really thinks he's getting away with this, right? It's crazy and sad when he really thinks he's getting away with this. Like these reasons he's giving is gonna make sense. Oh, this scratch is old. I'm not bleeding. Oh, on my head, I just slipped and fell just now. Oh, I'm sweating because y'all came over here. No.
Officers returned to the witness to confirm whether the suspect was the same person she saw fleeing the scene.
We have a guy stopped at the Taco Bell that we think that may or may not be involved.
Right. I just saw this one by.
Would you be willing to come look at him?
Sure.
Okay.
306 to 303. We have an individual here in Taco Bell. We just want to confirm that this isn't the individual that State Patrol is chasing. If they want to come and ID this dude real quick.
13781. The K9 was for the suspect who potentially ran through an alley here.
We have an HR perimeter set up before we start doing a traffic. 306, can we get the description of that suspect, please?
5 black male, 6'2", honey, with blonde dread, brown pants, white t-shirt.
Stop, stand up, man. You know I ain't got no damn. Yeah, come on, I stand up, but I don't have no blonde dreads.
We have that bell on the Taco Bell parking lot.
The technicality of being seen at night, eyewitness not expecting to see you running, they don't know how much they're going to remember, and you're going to fight the fact that you don't have blonde dreads, but you got the white shirt, the brown pants, you have locks, the color's off. We're already at nighttime anyway, but the things he fights, like it just made me mad on, like, you know what you did, and it's people dead because of you.
You gonna arrest me for real, bro?
333, we're trying to work out a state now.
Oh my God.
Just hold on to that guy. We'll get someone over to check it out here in a
Let's just put him in a squad car. Yeah, thank you, please, sir. I don't have blonde dreads or anything. My dreads is not blonde, sir.
We'll check. We'll make sure.
Far from blonde.
Thanks, my man.
Yeah, it's all good. It's all good.
303.
I understand y'all gotta find somebody, but please don't make me be the guy tonight.
Just face the squad here.
Can you imagine knowing he is the guy and he's saying, don't make me the guy?
Okay, separate your feet.
06 copy, a little bit more.
Another guy in custody.
I have no idea what this is the one that you say. I don't know if there's another one. Yeah, that don't even make no sense, bro. Blonde, look at my hair, bro. Blonde hair, bro. She has blonde hair, bro. We just double check. It's not you. Why does it look shaky, man? Did you like handcuffs, bro? It's tight, bro.
03, let's get that tape all the way to 3rd.
Bro, I get it, bro. Y'all, is y'all detaining me?
Yeah, you're being detained. That's what I said. That's what I told you, right?
No, but I'm saying because you just told me that you was waiting on somebody to pull up.
Yep.
Now you telling me that I'm
got the confirmation, man. We're just gonna double check again, right? With the state trooper.
I can't even remember if they mentioned what he was originally being stopped for, pulled over for, or like had he already been doing something and it carried over to him jumping in his car and then them, pursuing him. I can't even remember that. I don't even know if they mentioned it. If they did and you remember, let me know, because I was like, how did we even get here?
I want to make y'all mad. I just want to go home, bro. That's all, bro. Y'all took a picture of my ID. Y'all have everything about me. And I don't understand what is the reason of y'all still detained. What's going on? Ooh.
What's your leg hurt? Since you already talked.
Yeah, his leg, and the cop knows, but he's trying to play it off, I guess, with the trip and fall part. But he knows his leg is hurt from that crash. That SUV was torn up too.
The first one, can you please get her information?
Yeah.
So,
You want me to do another tape statement?
Yes. Whoever is coming here with that suspect, the person that may or may not be the suspect, we're going to have them look at that person. That's why we don't want to let go.
Yep.
I'm going to go make contact with our people.
Yep.
And I'll come back and find you to get there, okay?
Okay.
We're gonna park on this McDonald's right here, and we may or may not have someone in the back of the squad car that you may recognize.
What, are you just gonna see me though?
No.
Jump right in.
You ready? Yeah, so we're gonna show up, and obviously with the lights that you can't see who the witness is, and basically spin them around. Good?
It is gonna be hard with these handcuffs.
Yeah, I hear you. You need some help with your feet?
Nah, it's just hard to get out here. Yep.
That's not my job. Everybody, walk forward, please. Keep walking. We'll go to the front of the squad car.
Please tell them that this is not me. I'm 6'5". It's not hard for me to be missed. I am 6'5". My hair is not blonde. My hair is red. Can you please tell them that this is not me?
Okay, ma'am. So we're gonna bring up the suspect, possible suspect. I want you to tell me if you recognize them or not.
Okay.
If you recognize them?
Gray sweatpants on, white t-shirt, yep.
Ma'am, I can't really hear you.
Yes, he had a white t-shirt on.
Do you recognize them? Yes or no?
Yes, white was dark, but he had a t-shirt like that on and gray and green sweatpants.
So I need a yes or no, ma'am.
Yes.
Can you turn to? She said that.
I appreciate the cop grounding her again and getting straight answers, because that could be a technicality that comes out later on. Maybe he doesn't get charged correctly, or his defense can challenge it in some ways. So I appreciate the cop being very careful with his question, listening to her wording, and then correcting her in the sense of, I just need you to answer my question. He's not swaying her, but just answer the question as I'm asking it.
Ma'am, do you recognize him?
That's the one I seen running through my neighbor's driveway. Yes.
Did you see them running through your neighbor's driveway?
I mean, my neighbor's yard, yeah.
From where? Do you remember?
From the crash.
From the crash? Okay. All right.
Do they want me to turn again? Face this way still? Forward?
Again. Me again. Please tell them that this is not me. Ooh.
See?
Okay.
He can't walk.
But you 100% saw him running from the crash?
Yes.
Do you see how this looks? When I found you, you were sweaty like you've been running. You had blood on your face and you had blood on your hand.
And that's fine. But I understand the protocol that you guys are going through. I understand that 100%, and I don't fault you guys for that.
So you know we have to go through
I'm being patient with you guys. But come on now, bro. Handcuffs in the back of the police car, bro. I just gave y'all my ID. I gave y'all everything that y'all asked me for, bro. I didn't do nothing for you guys to put me in the back of the police car. You feel me? The police officer just came, just told y'all it wasn't me, bro. It's not me, bro. Like,
I don't feel like one police officer came by and said it's not him. No one has said it's not him. From eyewitness to police officers detaining him, where did he hear somebody say it's not him? And if they said it, I promise you they were talking about either somebody else it was not, or they quickly learned they were wrong. But let me stop, because maybe somebody said it, but he's such a liar. Now I just feel like if he's breathing, it's a lie coming out of his mouth.
y'all know this. That's why y'all already finna walk up, because y'all know it's not me. I mean, I'm here, so we can do what we gotta do. I mean, I don't have no choice. I got things that I want to do with my project. I know y'all got a job that y'all gotta handle, so I'm willing to work with y'all. Please don't have me out here all night. Please don't have me out here all night. Yeah, that just looks bad, though. Do you not agree? Like me getting out of police
You
car?
match perfectly.
Oh wow. I gotta go back and watch the beginning before we go to the next video, but I'll wait till we finish this video. But I gotta go back and watch the beginning, because I thought he was being chased. it doesn't matter either way because of the end result, but I did think he was being chased at first.
The description that we're looking for.
I don't though. Y'all said brown pants. I don't have on brown pants.
I mean,
this is not nowhere near brown. Y'all said tan.
Someone could see brown.
You said tan hair. My hair is blackish as red.
You realize camouflage is brown for deer hunting, so you camouflage with fall leaves, which are brown leaves.
This is tan.
That's literally camouflage pants, man.
He is trying to argue brown and tan. I don't care if she said he had purple pants on. She could have, at this point, not seen him or said he had a dress on. And I'm pretty sure we would know it was him that caused this accident.
It's tan.
Which is a shade of brown, right?
No, they said brown, like brown pants, and then they said that I had tan hair.
You know how quick that happened?
That's fine. I mean, at the end of the day, that's definitely fine. I know that this y'all job, that y'all gotta do what y'all gotta do. That's why I'm gonna work with y'all. I don't want to be a or anything like that. I know how this procedure goes. I appreciate you. You have been nice to me.
I've been trying.
I really do. I appreciate it.
So, is he gonna be released?
Nope. He's under arrest.
All right, you are under arrest. So I'll put you back in the car.
Yeah, I got you. Y'all have a nice day.
Just want to give people an update here. Suspects in custody. There will be a clear homicide. We have 121 in relative scene.
For homicide? They said homicide?
Correct.
For what?
Can't talk to you about it, bro.
I thought you said wasn't nobody injured.
There's a lot of people injured.
Wow. That's sad.
Uh-huh.
And I'm under arrest for homicide?
Correct.
Is you serious?
Yep, I'm not lying.
What the for an accident? That's what you just said that happened?
I've never said accident. You just said it.
You said it was shooting going on, and you said it was an accident.
Did she ever say accident? I wonder. I mean, he could, even if it wasn't him, he maybe could put two and two together based on the questions they were asking him. But if no one mentioned the word accident, that's how people give themselves away, because you're going to know more than what information was given to you because you were a part of it.
I asked you specifically, I said, is anybody hurt? You said, no, there's no one hurt.
Well, that was before I was told, and there's people hurt.
Oh,
obviously, it's a homicide now, right?
Me personally, that's up. It's up that people got injured. I'm up.
Why are you up?
My foot is up. I told you that already.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, might as well get medical attention.
No, I know. EMS is on their way.
Somebody died?
That's what a homicide is, right?
That's up. So how could somebody die and you not tell me no like that? I was wondering why was all these police cars out here.
Didn't I tell you I didn't know?
Yeah, you said you were going to get updates.
Yeah, when I talked to you at Taco parking lot, I had no idea.
His statements and questions are so off the wall. What do you mean? Why would they not tell you something like that? You are maintaining that you're not involved in anything at all. So what would they tell you right now? And honestly, I don't know. It's too short. It looks like they're not going to get to the Miranda rights, but if they didn't ask him directly about the crash and stuff like that, I could see. I would instantly read him his Miranda rights. I need everything to count with him. But his questions, he's so nonchalant and he's so weird about how he's trying to lie. I'm glad he's doing a bad job at lying. I'm glad he got caught.
I have no idea.
Is there any way that I can like post bail or anything like that?
I'm sure there is a way. I don't know. Once I bring people to jail, I have no idea what happens after.
Is this a cool job for you?
I love my job. Honestly, I feel like I help a lot of people. That's what I wanted to do as a little kid, you know?
Yeah. I wanted to be a pilot.
Oh, why not?
They told me I was too tall to fit in the cockpit.
What?
Yeah.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, they said since I'm 6'5", I can't fit in the cockpit. So.
Wow.
Well, I guess his 6'5" behind gonna fit in a cell just fine. Don't even worry about fitting in the cockpit no more. At least not that tight.
Following the crash, Derek John Thompson was taken into custody in connection with the deaths of 5 young women who had been spending the evening together as they prepared for a friend's wedding. As the case moved through the courts, Thompson denied being the driver, claiming his brother was behind the wheel. but surveillance footage from the airport showed Thompson renting and driving the Cadillac Escalade before the crash. Witness testimony, vehicle data, and his own statements to hospital staff further dismantled his defense. In June 2025, a Hennepin County jury found Thompson guilty on all 15 felony counts, including 5 counts of third-degree murder and 10 counts of criminal vehicular homicide. The following month, he was sentenced to more than 50 years in state prison, combined with a separate 14-year federal sentence for the drugs and firearm found inside the Escalade.
Of course, there were drugs and firearms found in the vehicle. Once they said rented, I already knew what time it was. Those women, they were beautiful. I saw their graduation caps and stuff. Like, I just, for what? And then I'm like, if you're doing something illegal, wouldn't you be low key? Why are you speeding? It's like he just wanted to throw away life, everybody's lives.
Thompson is expected to spend around 64 years behind bars. But for the victims' families, Thompson's apology did little to ease their grief.
For over 2 years, he refused to take responsibility for what he did, sitting there with that smug look on his face. He zero care at all. He made us sit through 2 trials. He put our family through so much.
I am truly sorry. There has been a burden on my back for 25 months because I wasn't able to say I'm sorry.
For exclusive clips and behind-the-scenes.
Man, okay, I won't go back and watch it since Poetic Justice, you clarified that police had spotted him. They were following him but hadn't hit their lights yet. So I'm going to go on to this. This is the one that was on the thumbnail.
Your drink today, man?
Sorry. This is the one that was on the thumbnail. She's going to piss you off too. I mean, either way, because she's taking lives, but also her demeanor is going to make it even worse.
Why don't you have a seat right here in this ambulance?
No, I don't want to sit down.
I don't want to have to make you sit down there. Thank you.
Oh, come on, make me.
This woman just caused a multi-car crash so fatal that it took numerous firefighters, officers, air ambulances, and everyone else on the highway to try their best to save the injured, who had been pushed to the brink of lifelessness. And all of it happened because she couldn't stop being an entitled and selfish driver.
I'm not talking to anybody until I get a lawyer because I don't think it's
all right.
What you're about to witness is the chaos the responding officer had to go through, knowing very little that he was about to watch people take their last breaths right in front of his eyes.
They both have a pulse. I don't want to move them. I'm medical.
Okay. Down there too.
Okay.
Anybody in there?
Yeah, she is conscious.
Okay. Okay.
The most severe person.
So they both have a faint pulse.
Okay.
I just didn't want to move them because
Okay.
we're neck injuries or back injuries.
You have non-responsive faint pulse on the driver's seat. Okay.
Oh yeah, Candace, wait till you see what she was doing to cause this. They're going to do a diagram and everything on this one.
So for fire, there's one car down in the ditch that's starting to catch on fire.
You got accidental breathing, very faint pulse.
Okay. Your medical, ma'am? Okay. Do you need anything?
No.
Hi, you okay?
Yeah, I am.
She said she hit her head.
I hit my head.
I don't think you should wait for a friend to get you. I think
I am fine. It doesn't hurt.
The killer is fine. The killer is not injured. Almost every time.
Okay.
When I breathe, it doesn't hurt. No ribs.
breathing
It's just
Okay.
sore.
Okay. Hang tight for me, okay? Hey, if they stop, I do have an AED too if we need one of those. There we go. You want an AED?
No, he's still got a pulse.
Who's the driver of this vehicle?
She's on the floor. She can move though.
She can move, Rick. She can squeeze my hands, wiggle her toes. Okay. Okay. Any bleeding or anything anywhere?
I don't know. Just on my arm.
Just your arm. Okay. That's. It doesn't look like it's gushing or anything.
Yeah.
Okay. You want to just stay with her?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, there you go. They both have
How we doing?
she's very
In and out.
of breaths.
Moments before the tragic accident took place, 63-year-old Michelle, who was driving a Honda Accord, was traveling westbound in the eastbound lane at a high rate of speed, overtaking multiple vehicles. This was a clear do-not-pass zone, marked by double yellow center lines. As she approached a curve, she saw a Honda Fit traveling east toward her and, in an attempt to save herself, tried to merge back into the westbound lane. In doing so, she struck the rear passenger side of a Subaru. The impact caused the Subaru to spin clockwise, where it was then struck by the oncoming Honda Fit in a T-bone collision. Both vehicles came to rest along the side of the curve, while Michelle's car veered off the road, rolled into a ditch, and finally stopped after hitting a tree. Michelle was rescued by bystanders and did not sustain even a minor injury, but the others were not so lucky.
No more pulse. We're gonna lose him.
Do we want to get him out to do it, or?
Stay calm. Follow these instructions. Make sure 911 is called now. Begin by
I'm gonna hand you guys a pad.
Do not touch the patient.
Do not touch. Do not touch.
Please wait. Shock not advised.
Okay.
It is now safe to touch the patient. If needed, perform compressions as instructed.
Hello.
Hi.
Do you have your driver's license on you?
No, it's. Oh, where's my purse? Do I have it? No. Oh, I'm sorry. It's over here.
Okay, that's fine.
I know it. I wish I could get my stuff
Okay,
out
well,
of there. My
we'll get-
diabetes
okay, yep.
tester and the food for the food.
All right, go ahead and have a seat for me. So what happened?
So I'm driving this way, and there was like a big area to pull in. A big area, and I was passing. I passed like 3 cars,
Okay.
and so I turned my turn signal in, and I pulled in. And as I pulled in, this guy slowed way down, and I hit the corner of their car.
Okay.
That's what happened.
Okay.
I mean, I know that that's supposed to be my fault,
Okay.
but I didn't do anything wrong.
Okay.
She actually said, I didn't do anything wrong. Blame probably one of the victims that's not even alive anymore. She might be intoxicated as well, but I think she's an entitled, dangerous driver in general. Because they said she passed 3 cars. I think she either drives down this road all the time, and she always thinks she can time it just right, and she can't. And it's double lines to tell you you're going to have a lot of blind spots. This is where you would have a wreck if you try to pass somebody.
Right now, traffic.
Yeah. It's gonna be blocked. So anybody that way, if they didn't witness it, just turn them around.
Okay.
You're so bossy.
I know.
This guy needs to get some manners.
Is there a mouthpiece in this bag?
No, we have it right here. Okay. Somebody over there said they had one.
You guys want me to rotate in on this?
Yeah.
So you can for you to go deal
Yep.
with it.
Where's the kit, you guys? Please, I need a kit.
I don't have a bag. I don't have another mouthpiece. Does anybody else have a mouth? There we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here's a mouthpiece. Here's a mouthpiece. Have you had anything to drink today, ma'am?
No.
Okay. On any medication or anything?
What?
Medications?
Nope.
Okay.
Just Tylenol.
Okay.
All right, we're gonna sit you down right in here, okay?
I'm going to call it Tylenol my behind. And I don't know if they ended up finding if she was under the influence of anything or not, but I'm going to say Tylenol my behind. And then she told, imagine a murderer telling you have bad manners. For me, I'm sorry. I need people to feel the hurt when they have taken other people's lives. Like I need you don't deserve to be this uncaring about this. Now they probably do care once they're sentenced, but this pisses me off when I see people like this in crashes.
Come around this other side, see where it bends?
I'm not going to lay down on this, and you're not taking me anywhere.
No, I haven't smelled anything.
Nothing.
No.
Okay.
I mean, and you know what? And I'll tell you what. I got really good insurance. My insurance doesn't
You want to grab me a driver's license for me?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Analyzing heart rhythm. Please wait.
Come on.
Do not touch the patient.
Okay, how's she?
Okay, so she's getting some tingling in her
Okay.
arms. She wants to move really bad, but
Okay,
we're
nope.
stabilizing her.
I want you
she
to
has pressure right
okay.
here, so we cut this
Okay.
right here.
So just, you got to
Her
stay
name is
still,
Kelly,
okay?
and she's doing a good job staying still.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
I said we have 4 patients in serious. Unfortunately, that is the last. So I don't have an ID right now. Right now, we're just doing the first aid. We'll get to that. If somebody wants to take them to a vet, you're more than welcome, and then we can figure that. I can give you my business card.
You specifically would have to bring them.
Well, nobody else is coming.
I know.
It won't. Then the dog isn't going to probably make it, unfortunately, because I can't. Hey, let's clear the road. Hey, it's coming. We're doing two CPRs right over here by that white car. One on the driver's side, one on the passenger side. 80.
I appreciate these bystanders for if they're not in the way, they are actually providing aid or staying out of the way. I haven't seen anyone blocked from trying to rush to where they need to get, like if they're running to a victim and stuff like that. I appreciate that, because when we watched the airplane one, those bystanders are, they got me. Like I know we talk about how nosy we are, but I feel like we know when to appropriately be nosy. Like someone caught shoplifting and but you're not in the way, you're just in your car or something looking like, oh. But when I tell you some of these bystanders are crazy, at least on the airplane crash one that I remember, but I do really appreciate they are very much helping or staying out of the way.
Let them handle. And then there's one lady, she's over there. Her car's down the ditch. I'm not exactly sure the spot yet, but it's going to be in that area.
Actually, we're going to move to the gurney. One belt's pinched. Okay, take her down to the medic unit.
In an outstanding display of humanity, everyone on the highway gave their 100% while trying to save the victims. Unfortunately, the occupants of the Subaru had been struck so brutally that the driver and passenger side doors had crumpled inward, inflicting life-threatening injuries. After 30 minutes of continuous CPR, they were pronounced dead on the spot. They were identified as 72-year-old Kim and 69-year-old Bet, a couple from a renowned family of dentists who had worked tirelessly for their community. On the other hand, the occupants of the Honda Fit were identified as 32-year-old Jenna, an environmental scientist, and 38-year-old Kelly. They had also sustained life-threatening injuries, which led EMS to decide they needed to be airlifted to the nearest hospital, as the injuries were soon going to prove fatal.
Did anybody witness the crash? You did? Okay.
She started probably back 10 cars.
Which car?
She admitted it, that it was that car.
Yeah.
There's a couple in the black truck over there.
So she come flying by 10, 15 cars.
So she was passing?
She was passing, going west. And another car came up and she tried to squeeze in and clean hit this car.
Which way was that car going? That way?
That way.
Okay. And then that car?
I think this is the one that was coming
this way? Okay.
And then, so she tried to squeeze in.
It's just the 3 cars, right?
Just 3 cars.
Okay. So is she in that car? Okay.
She's in that car. We were right behind. The orange car was right behind that car going.
Okay.
God, I hope the Lord protects me through this. Then the guy was mad because I was passing. I got to hear someone.
I'll just let you know you are being audio video recorded, okay?
Well, you should have told me that before.
Sorry.
Yeah, now you tell me. I don't want to talk to anybody.
The title of this video, just so y'all know, is Woman Acts Like a Brat After Killing 2 People.
Get a lawyer. Okay, I don't know.
Well, I need your driver's license.
Then why don't you pull that out and then look for it? You look for it. I'll look in here. My husband might have it, and that'll suck.
All right, I was 2 cars behind this, and I looked in my rearview mirror, and she just pulled
This
out.
car had passed you?
Here just came through and was passing 12 cars at least.
Mickey, are you all right? Okay. We'll see.
Yeah, I know. I'm not talking to anybody until I get a lawyer because I don't think it's
All right. Why don't you have a seat right here in this ambulance?
No, I don't want to sit down. You know what I want?
Okay, well,
I need to find
what's your
that
first
black
name?
guy
Okay.
because he has a phone that, like, my girlfriend.
Here's the deal. I'm asking you to sit down there.
Okay.
All right? I don't want to have to make you sit down there. Thank you.
Oh, come on, make me.
No, we don't want to do that.
Oh, yeah.
Let's have a
That'll
seat.
be nice on your camera, huh?
You see where the lady went?
She's back there with the green water fire guys.
Okay. So I'm not trying to take her, but I want to make sure she doesn't run away because she was getting a little spicy with me over here.
Okay.
Not just her behavior, but her criminal record also had a lot to say about what kind of driver Michelle was. According to reports, she had been charged with negligent driving in 1995, driving under the influence in 2002 and 2003, for which she had to complete a deferred prosecution program, driving with a suspended license in 2003, reckless driving in 2009, and speeding in 2018. Even though she knew 2 of the victims were dead, she continued to blame them for the crash instead.
I got really bad chapped lips.
Okay, well, if you got some chapstick, that's fine, but nothing to eat or drink right now.
Okay. I don't think I do. Nope,
Okay.
I don't.
So Medic 35 is on scene. They'll be transporting her.
Her?
That's my understanding. Unless you want to.
I'll take a water.
I assume she's detained.
Just a little bit.
No, I just... Nothing to eat or drink.
I'm drinking a little bit.
No, I just said
fine.
nothing to eat or drink.
You know what? I should have just started walking home.
Well, you can't. Right now, you're not able to leave. You're being lawfully detained, okay?
Why didn't I talk to the, because I saw him, he was slowing down, and so I went way over, I was like on the other side of the road, and I caught the end of him, or the side of the back of him. That's all. I don't know what happened after that, or I don't remember flipping. Then when we stopped, I sure do remember, because I had that seatbelt on really tight, and then my chest kind of hurt right here, but I think it's just my boob. But no, I've had nothing to drink. I haven't smoked any pot. I haven't taken any drugs.
This may be a VW home because she was passing the no passing zone. Your sergeant's calling detectives right now.
Okay.
So
No statements if they just pulled him out of the car?
Yep.
Okay.
Will you go back there and find her? And then
Yes.
she's an older lady.
Do you want me to put her in your car?
No, just watch her until make sure she doesn't take off.
That's what the county guy's doing.
Okay.
He's making sure she's
Okay,
not walking
perfect.
off. Where were you headed to before this?
Before this? What do you mean?
Before the crash happened?
I was heading to Enum.
You're headed to Enumclaw? Okay.
There was about 50 cars in line here, and I'm not exaggerating. I live up.
Uh-huh.
You know, it almost took me.
You said you live in?
I live in. Yeah. So I waited till all the cars passed and waited a few minutes.
Uh-huh.
And then here comes some more cars. You know? And then, so I stopped and waited. I'm going, okay, I don't care. I'm going the next break. There's a corner and then my driveway. And so, and if you go, if they're doing 35 and you go before that, this guy was flying, man. I had to speed up and oh, I was so pissed. Then
she still sounds so inconvenienced. She wasn't supposed to pass anyone. There was no dotted line, solid line. Even if there was, you're supposed to be responsible enough to look enough ahead to know you actually do have the time to pass somebody. That still would be a responsibility. But if it's double lines, that's probably because it's a lot of blind spots. Like that's usually one of the reasons. It's too many blind spots or the road is too busy right there. You're not going to be passing anybody. You know what I mean? But she's just up here. Look, I was pissed. Why are you pissed? Like, are you serious? I'm with you. Put her under the jail.
I got up and I was like, I think it's 4 or 5. I don't remember, but I know they were doing 40 miles an hour all the way up this mountain. I mean, all the way down, and I was on like a climb thing. I had to get down to Enumclaw. So I went 55, went past them.
So you're passing the cars that were in line?
I know. You know what? I don't want to talk to anybody who's got a lawyer.
Just so you know, you're not free to leave. Just that,
Why?
Just that you're detained right now.
Yeah, it's the same thing I told you.
Well,
just given the situation and everything.
Or anything to eat?
Like I said, you can't. Like I said, you can't have anything to eat or drink because
I got water in my car.
Unfortunately, right now you can't have it.
She good to go?
She's not complaining of injury.
Okay.
Do you want me to
bring her back. That way we can keep an eye on her. We don't have to put her in our car yet.
She's gonna walk away.
Okay.
She's a player.
No, he's gonna watch him for us.
Oh, you're gonna watch her?
So-
All right.
And I told him if she starts walking away, we're hooking her.
During the accident, 3 dogs were severely injured. 2 belonging to Kim and Bet, and 1 rescued from Jenna's car. All of them had sustained serious injuries and were taken to the nearest emergency veterinary clinic by bystanders. The most critical task now was transporting Jenna and Kelly to the nearest hospital, as they were unable to move at all.
Where you guys landing the helicopter? At the park or at the mount or at the
I'm not exactly sure what they're doing.
Okay.
All I know is
because we have a trooper waiting down there at 410 and I'm not if you either landed at this intersection or if you need to go further down.
I'm not exactly sure. But they're going to be down to LZ setting it up.
Okay.
And the first bird already landed, so
okay.
They should be.
Okay.
I don't know the protocol here. I haven't done a whole lot with air flight. Can I drive around it to the scene, or do I need to wait till it's done? I'm here for that scene.
Second one coming in.
Gotcha.
We got 2 units coming down with transport. Once they get on the ground, you'll need to check probably with
check with the pilot
and see if they'll let you go around.
Yep.
I understand you don't want to go to the hospital.
No, I don't.
But
I want to tell you, I don't want that big bill.
I know.
And my insurance, because I've gone to the hospital many times, you know that.
Can you hear me though?
It's $1,000.
But right now, you probably have a lot of adrenaline going because of what happened.
Yeah.
And that kind of masks some of the pains that you have. Okay. So we want to make sure that just because that adrenaline's going, that you're not.
To say you don't want to have a big bill and people have died from your actions, unless she's going to have a public defender, her attorney's bills are going to be crazy, plus possible restitution. I think the finances are out the window at this point. And I didn't watch the end, but I hope, just like the last one, we see that she had trial and everything, but I don't know for sure, but I want that.
Hurt anywhere.
I don't want to go. I'm not
adrenaline.
going.
Okay.
I'm not going to go.
But here's what I'm saying.
Okay.
If your friend comes down here, can you have them take?
Yeah.
Because I understand you don't want to pay for the
I'll
ambulance
go in.
ride
I
down
have
there.
really good health insurance. I'll probably only pay $25 to go in there and have it.
Okay.
I'm fine.
That is most important, is to get checked out.
Hey, boss. I'm not wanting to mess with your protocol, but I'm wanting to ask a question. Can I drive around you to get to the scene?
Yeah.
Okay. I just want to verify. I'll probably go behind you. I'm gonna drive around him.
Okay.
Hey, what's going on?
So we got written statements from the witnesses. Do we want them to stick around or can they go?
I would have them stick around for a second here, just because I'm right here. I'm at the helicopters.
Okay. Okay. Sounds good.
All right, I'll be there shortly. Bye.
Yeah, bye.
Hey, Nikki, can you come here and talk to us for a sec?
Here. Yeah, no problem.
All right, go and turn around. Put your hands behind your back. Oh my God. You're under arrest for vehicular homicide.
Maybe you can call Jeff. Tell him to call our lawyer. Thank you, Jim. What about the guy that was in front of me that slowed way down?
I'm going to read you your rights real quick, okay? You have the right to remain silent. You have the right at this time to an attorney. You can exercise these rights at any time. Do you understand these rights?
Yep. I'm not talking to anybody.
All right, let's go back this way.
Hey, wait, you better bring my purse.
We'll get all your stuff.
Presence of mind to not talk until she gets a lawyer, but not presence of mind to acknowledge you have killed people. There are people critically injured being flown to the hospital. You no clear mind to, oh, I shouldn't have tried to pass all these people on this road.
Don't get my flag.
Hey, Carol Ann.
What's your name? Trooper. What's your first name?
Trooper.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
You're lying to me. Are you recording this? You're lying to me. How am I supposed to trust you people?
One would expect Michelle to show some remorse for what she had done, but instead, watch as the only 2 things she seems to care about are her vape and the belief that she's being wrongfully framed, insisting that it was Kim and Bet who caused the crash.
They're hurting my parents and dad. I'm not going to.
Oh, that's a despicable low. Blame the people you killed for causing the accident? Sometimes people that cause an accident, they do die, but there's independent witnesses. Like they saw her, so there's no question about who caused the accident. But she knows what she did, and to blame the people that are no longer here.
There's plenty of space in
Your
there.
wrists are so small that they turn. We can't do anything about that. Hey, sorry, she's saying the handcuffs hurt. Just to let you know.
I'm not going anywhere.
I understand that,
But her wrists are so small they just turn into cuffs.
Yeah, she's got plenty of space.
Yeah.
No, I know I get hurt. Look at how tight it is on the top.
Don't turn them. And if you do this and you push up, it's going to take the pressure off them. Does that make sense? And then just rotate in between your hands. Because you twisted it and you got it.
I didn't twist it. I was just trying to get it. You took it off of my hand.
No, I'm not going to argue with you. I'm still what's going on.
I'm not arguing with you either. Why can't you guys have plastic ones or some really heavy duty plastic ones?
Because unfortunately, nobody's compliant.
Oh, okay.
When people break them, we'll break them.
There you go.
Thank
okay?
you. Thank you.
You're very welcome.
What's your name?
Sergeant Brian.
Nice to meet you. Brian, I'm Nick.
Nice to meet you.
Let's go back to here.
Oh, we don't need anything.
Ma'am,
Nope, let's
thank
go.
you for caring about me.
All right, we're gonna stand in front of this car.
Okay. I need. Hey.
Do you have any weapons on you that's gonna cut me, stick me, poke me, knives, needle?
No,
Okay.
I don't.
Okay, go ahead and spread your feet for me. All right.
I need to get a hold of that one guy. Oh wait, you're taking me in because I need a ride.
All right. Hold on one second. I'm gonna reach in and grab the seatbelt.
Can you undo these and put them in front? I'm not going to do anything.
We can't do that.
Why?
It's against
Why?
policy.
I'm not going to go
It's
anywhere.
against policy, ma'am. We can't. Okay. Go ahead and have a seat.
5. So we have one.
Oh, it's pretty big guy. Yeah, we always will.
Oh God, that hurts. Can you please? Okay, I'll show you. I'll show you how much you're giving. Wait, that cop has my vape. Ma'am, that one cop that was at the back of the buyer's truck, he took my vape and he said he'd give it to me when I got out. I want it back.
I can put it in your purse.
Okay, that's fine. Man, I just saw him give them water. Can I please stand outside?
Yeah, they get water because they're the victims. You are suspected of being under the influence, which this morning we talked about. Usually cops do not let you eat or drink anything once you're suspected of being under the influence, or really once you're in their custody, because they don't know what you may either be drinking or how it's going to affect you, and they just need you to get to the station because now they're liable.
No.
Oh Lord, this is ridiculous. This is bad. I'm telling my lawyer this. You're not so bad, thank you.
What's that?
I said you're not so bad.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm trying to go slow so you don't spill all over.
Don't go slow. I can drink a little bit. One more, okay?
Oh, I would not have given her water. I'm so sorry. I would not. So are we not giving her a breathalyzer or anything to verify if she's under the influence? But even if she was sober, I promise you I wouldn't have given her water. I can't. There's no way. Not how she's acting after she took people's lives. Nope. We'll get you to the station, and whenever it's mandatory for you to have water, you can have it then.
Oops, sorry. No, you don't go that. I didn't get hardly any.
Oh.
Look at how much you've given me. Look.
You made noise like you were done.
That was a good one. Can you do me a favor, though? Can you put some water on my tank top down there and just wipe my mouth off? Or yeah, pour some water on me. That would be so good.
Yeah.
Please do
Just
that.
on your front?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's gonna go down. Make it look like it peed.
Hopefully not.
Can you then take the wet part and just wipe my mouth over my mouth? I've got diabetes and I get really bad chapped lips. I was passing cars because there were like 50 cars and stuff, like 3 or 2 at a time, and then I'd go 55 up to a place where I could pull over, turn my signal on, pull in, just like you're supposed to, and then when it was clear again, which it was, I went in and I did it again, and that time I got like 4 cars, and then I looked again, there was nobody coming, so I went past 3 cars, and I pulled in, and there was plenty of turn my signal on, and I pulled into the space, slowed down and pulled into space, and the guy in front of me was like he stepped on his brakes, or he hit me. You know what I mean? No, really, he did. If you look at, because when he was coming towards me, because I'm watching him come closer and closer to me, I'm going, oh my God. So I went to get out into the bushes, you know. I didn't want to get into an accident and stuff. And sure enough, my front bumper hit his back bumper. And then I don't remember anything. I don't remember anything after that.
You're definitely lucky your car's upside down. So I'm glad you're not hurt or anything.
I'm fine.
That's good. You want more water?
Yeah, please. Okay, here we go. Okay, now you got to squeeze it at the top because it's almost gone.
Oh, crap. It's really hot.
Okay,
so
go put it like on top of my lips, you know, on my skin. A lot. I want a lot of it. Okay, there you go. And then more on this side.
Jesus Christ. I mean, God. Oh my gosh. Can we do we need to bring her some hotel towels next? Rub her feet? Oh, no.
Okay.
Can you see the scar tissue that's coming out? It's there. You see,
better.
Yeah. Like that. Thank you.
It seemed as if causing the deaths of 2 people wasn't a serious crime to her at all, as she continued to laugh and joke while talking to the female officer, even telling her that she needed to be put in a less harsh jail.
So what's your first name?
Carolina.
Ooh, Carolina. I love that. That's awesome. You should see all the troopers and the fire people. When you walk by them, they all look at your butt and stuff. Yeah. I know. You should just turn around and say, bite it. No, they might walk up and bite it then, huh? Went over and prayed for them and stuff, and blessed them and stuff, and he still died. I can't believe it. I thought God would bring his healing hand down and heal him, you know. I feel really bad.
Oh my God. Oh wow.
I didn't cause this. I know I didn't. How come I'm getting charged with their death?
Because based on the statements of the witnesses and the other cars you passed, you caused the collision. And they died as a result of that collision.
How many years do you get for this?
What's that?
What's the average years for this?
I don't have the answer to that for you.
I need to go to a hard jail. I'm not going to make it in there. They're going to beat me up and stuff. The people that passed away, did they have a medical condition? It was like, honestly, like he took his foot up. His gas pedal just came right back at me. I'm thinking.
Not her asking if they had a medical condition. The medical condition was sustaining fatal injuries from the wreck you caused. That was the medical condition. You did this. They would be alive, helping somebody's dental hygiene right now and saving teeth if you had not killed them. And if you came in later, I'm saying it because the couple both were, they say, from a long line of dentists in the family and stuff like that. And then the other girl that's for now critically injured, she was an environmental specialist or something like that. But yeah, there's 2 at the hospital right now, from what I understand, and 3 dogs injured too.
Maybe I don't know. Maybe maybe he's mad I passed, or maybe he had something happen to him. I don't know. Wow. I can't believe this is happening to me. We're gonna go pretty soon because I gotta go to the bathroom.
Yeah.
And I need to eat. I haven't eaten since like 6 this morning. And I got diabetes. Dad passed away about a year ago. And my mom a year before that. And my grandma died. I have no family except for my husband. He's gonna be so pissed. Oh yeah. I'm putting my foot out the window, okay? Oh no, that's gonna cool me down. Hey, you can't.
This is some ratchet behavior. This is ridiculous. Oh my gosh. She is just as free as the breeze.
Take my Handcuffs off, huh?
I'll take them off.
Okay, thank you so much. I won't be able to wipe. Oh, ow. I'm starting to really get sore. I'm glad we're going to the hospital.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Oh, man, it's going to feel so good. They hurt. I don't know what I did to deserve this to happen. I mean, ow! I'm such a good girl. I make myself sick. I'm so good. You think they'll let me out on an arraignment or not?
I'm not sure.
I didn't commit a crime. I tried to miss him. I caused it just as much as he did because he came right back at me once I pulled in there. I turned my turn signal off and here he comes like it's almost like he's in reverse coming at me and I go, oh my God. And so I turned really hard and tried to go, gave it a little bit of gas and tried to get into the, on the outside. And I hit the corner of his thing. I know I did. I remember that. So it's my fault.
At the hospital, Jenna was diagnosed with a broken arm, while Kelly had suffered severe spinal fractures. Both of them were also inflicted with internal injuries. Kim and Bet had suffered multiple lacerations, broken ribs, a broken neck, and life-ending internal injuries due to the massive blunt force inflicted from both sides of the car during the collision, resulting in the sudden end of their selfless lives.
He treated patients like family, like friends, and he would go out of his way to make sure that they felt comfortable, that they knew what was going on, that they understood the treatment options.
Sometimes you could hardly tell that he was treating you because he was so light and careful and soft.
And we would travel to Guatemala to treat underserved populations. And I would get to sit chairside with my dad for 8 hours a day, helping Guatemalans who could never afford the dentistry that they needed to save their teeth.
Missions takes a lot out of you. When you go on these trips, most likely you'll get sick. You're traveling a lot, you're paying out of pocket, and you're working long hours because what happens is people find out that you're doing free and care, and they line up and the line is 500 people long and you don't want to turn people away. So you're working 11 or 12-hour days.
My dad taught me service as a love language. He also taught me the strength of the community around you and how to leverage your friendships and your relationships to make everyone's life better.
Kim was awarded Citizen of the Year by the Washington State Dental Association posthumously in honor of his decades of selfless service to the community, and he was survived by his 4 children. For her crime, Michelle was charged with 2 counts of vehicular homicide and 2 counts of vehicular assault. Her bail was initially set at $100,000, though prosecutors requested and succeeded in having it raised to $500,000. She bonded out the very next day. Michelle pleaded not guilty during her arraignment, but her defense team later moved to withdraw that plea for a mental health evaluation. She was diagnosed with an unspecified depressive disorder, but was otherwise declared competent to stand trial. She was eventually moved from jail to electronic home monitoring. The accident took place on October 13, 2024, and 7 months later, in July 2025, Michelle was diagnosed with pancreatic cancer. She was released from home confinement and transferred to a hospital, where she died after 5 months of treatment. Following her death, the court dismissed the case.
I promise you, I couldn't find the care. I couldn't find the care in me. Oh my gosh. Because I was waiting for that sentencing. So, wow. Wow. I know. Ain't no way. That's crazy. Okay. Moving to the next one. So this one's titled Full Body Cam Released in Footballer's Fatal Car Crash. I'm going to go ahead and add some context. I thought the footballer crashed into someone like this last lady did and then killed those people. Turns out there was a race going on. The one on the cover, he may or may not have been in the car that was racing because I don't remember that detail. It involved a lot of football players that were coming from like a sports bar or something. But here's what got me. I need the other girl that was racing and driving in the seat or driving in the other car that was racing, because that car is the one that lost control. She was driving, took a horrible bad turn, and she died. The other girl gets really injured. And I don't remember if anybody else died in that car besides the one girl that was driving. But why? I know it. I know what it is. It's algorithm. It's SEO based, and the footballer part's gonna hook you more than who actually got in the wreck. And he still was lying to the police. I'm not gonna say he's not lying, but he's technically, to me, not the focal point unless you go off of obviously click ratio. Then yes, then I see why they did it. But honestly, he's not the driver though. But y'all will see. I'll let y'all watch it.
What the?
Hello, clocking in 911.
Yes. We are at Shoal Creek. There's been a horrible accident. There's arcing wires. There is people on the floor. There's a crashed vehicle.
Are they able to get out the
Do you
vehicle?
think someone might be dead? I don't know. I think one person made it out of the vehicle, but there's someone on the ground.
There were 4 people in the expedition when it crashed right in front of 2025 Super Bowl champion Jalen Carter. But he was not going to tell the whole truth in the initial interview.
How did you know about the wreck?
I heard it. Came down.
Heard it from where, bud? Where were you at?
I was close to where them players was.
You heard this wreck from that far down the road?
And not just Jalen. At least 6 more Georgia Bulldogs players, including several current NFL players, were going to get dragged into this high-profile investigation because there were not 1 but 2 deaths in the crash. All of it happened just several hours after the Georgia Bulldogs held a magnificent victory parade for winning the 2023 national championship. Most of the footage you're about to see has never been shown before, and it captures the tragic moments after the crash as officers desperately try to rescue anyone they can from the wreckage.
Okay, please, if you can hear me, please say something. Do not move, do not move.
Do not.
I need you to stay where you're at, sweetie, okay? Yeah.
Yeah, no pulse. No pause.
Central, let EMS know the easiest way for you to get to us is to come into the apartment complex where this is at. He was ejected. I need the traffic supervisor now.
Hey, Sarge, we got another one in the front seat up here. Unresponsive. He can't get to it. Now, come over here. Here, give me your hand. Here, come on, give me your hand. Are you okay? Can you stand up?
Yes.
All right, come over here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Yeah, she's still in the driver's seat.
Get her out of there.
Come here. Just hang on to me. Hang on to me. Can you see if you step over? Step over. Yeah, stand up for me. Stand up for me. Yeah.
Yeah, we got 1 patient in the car, unresponsive.
God damn. Can you reach?
Come on. Yeah, we got 1 patient in the car, unresponsive, 1 on the ground. Okay.
This was front passenger. He's just got a head laceration.
Front passenger of this. Okay. Anybody else? There was 3, 4 of you. Where's the other?
There's 1 on the ground that was sitting in front of the car, 1 in the driver's seat, 1 on the sidewalk.
All right, we've got a pretty significant accident. Went through a tree and power pole. It appears 2 fatalities currently. 1 pretty significantly injured, and then another one laceration to the head and a expedition.
How many people were in the car with y'all? 4 people. All right, you and who else? One male and 2 other females.
White girls, black girls, Hispanic girls?
White girls.
Okay.
White.
Where were y'all coming from?
Downtown, going to Waffle House.
Going to the Waffle House down there? Okay. What happened?
To be honest, I don't know. We just came around the corner, and next thing you know, I was looking down at my phone.
Was she moving? Was she flying? I'm assuming there's a white female driving.
Oh, to be honest, I don't know.
How fast do you think y'all were going?
I couldn't tell you, sir. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I don't know if police were alerted to this already, or you can just tell basically by the impact of this crash and how bad the cars are that obviously somebody was speeding, but they were speed racing down the street. The 2 cars were.
You know the names of the people that were in the car with you?
Devin, Tori, and Chandler.
Devin, Tori, and Chandler? Okay. How do you know them?
Through football.
You play for the university?
Yes, sir.
Does Devin? Who's the other player?
Devin plays. I think the white male that's on the ground.
Okay. A white male or black male?
Black male.
21-year-old Devin, who was on the ground at the crash site, showed no signs of life. He was an offensive lineman for the Georgia Bulldogs and was captured relishing the victory parade several hours earlier. Reports suggest he was ejected from the rear seat when the vehicle came crashing down the side of the roadway. The woman driving the expedition was 24-year-old Chandler, a recruiting staff member for the team. She was non-responsive and had several visible injuries, including a probable broken neck. The only 2 victims who were responsive were 21-year-old Georgia Bulldogs tackle star Warren, who was the front passenger, and 26-year-old recruiting staff member Victoria, who was the rear seat passenger sitting beside Devin. One of the reasons for the crash would soon become much clearer as we watched the surveillance camera video from a few minutes earlier, when all the team members were leaving Topper's bar.
Alcohol and driving never mix. I don't know, has she been sober and been speed racing and took that turn? She might have taken it better, because either way, that's dangerous by itself. But mixing alcohol will always make it worse. And I'm just like, somebody, y'all couldn't split the cost of Ubers? Like, why do y'all think y'all can drive? And then I care about myself too much to be a passenger with someone that has been drinking.
When we do need to go into the complex, because continue around to the left, and we're going to be on the other side.
I think I was on the right. I'm sorry.
I want you to stay still.
I was not on the right.
Stay still. 10-4, enter into the complex and take the first left.
Wait, no, I was not on the right.
Where were you?
It's here the whole time. I think you promised I was on the right. Wait, that makes me sad. Someone else was using you.
No.
No, I think you promised. Someone else used y'all.
Stop moving.
No, I think you promised. I was not on the right.
Stop moving.
Is Chandler Leaf right around now? Chandler! I think you promised I was on the right.
Sorry.
So she's calling for Chandler, and Chandler's one of the ones that did not make it. And Chandler was the driver.
Moving where? This is the driver?
Driver.
Like me?
Yeah, bolts on it. Put it on backboard now.
Okay, can I get out of this?
No, you can't leave that alone.
Ooh, trigger warning. I did not know they showed Chandler beside her like that. So do not look if you cannot handle that.
I can't feel it.
What's up?
I don't feel anything.
What's the young lady's name that was driving?
Chandler. That's all I know. I don't know.
You don't know her last name, buddy? Okay. Whose SUV was that?
I have no clue.
I'm assuming hers, maybe?
Yeah.
Go to your right.
That's not roller.
Okay.
Because
No.
Crystal, do you want a roller? Or just up and over? Yeah,
up and over.
that's what I thought.
All right.
This is gonna go up there. All right, ready?
1, 2, 3.
Wait.
You said you did get a phone.
Excuse me, why am I being putting all this?
Because baby, you're on a wreck.
No, I think you promised like I wasn't on the right. Wait. What's my license plate number? I was not in a wreck.
Okay.
No, I swear to God.
Wait, I know you wouldn't.
Wait, well then why am I being stuffed up?
Because you were in a wreck.
No,
You've got a head trauma. You can't remember what happened. You're going to ask this question a bunch of times.
Petey, get that foot, get this foot. She wants her out and move. Give me the second backboard in here now. Okay.
Wait, what? Where's my phone?
Lift on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Cross your arms.
Hello? Wait, where's my phone and my wallet?
Damn.
I was not in a wreck, I promise.
Okay.
You got one to go up?
You're good?
Are y'all serious? No, I wasn't in a wreck, I swear to God.
I know you got a head trauma. That's when you keep asking the same thing.
No, literally,
Okay.
no.
We'll just let this thing go. Nobody said you were.
Does someone have my phone and my wallet?
No, I don't know where your wallet is, sweetie.
Through surveillance camera videos, we can see Chandler, Devin, Warren, and Victoria exiting Toppers at around 2:30 a.m. By 2:38 a.m., they are seen waiting at a signal behind Jalen, who is in his Jeep. As the light turns green, Jalen and Chandler begin speeding, as if trying to race each other, and continue driving at high speeds until Chandler crashes her Expedition at around 2:45 a.m. What was even more mysterious was the fact that there was another bumper on the road that belonged to neither Chandler's vehicle nor Jalen's, and police now had to determine whether foul play was involved and if another car had intentionally struck Chandler's Expedition. Amid the chaos, the fire team suddenly began performing CPR on Chandler, which could only mean one thing.
So I heard 2 single sevens. Was she the other one in consideration? No. She's one.
This one? This was supposed to be the other one.
Yeah. Okay, this was supposed to be the other.
Yeah, they got something on her. I can't remember.
What do you mean they got something?
They felt a pulse or something, so they started CPR.
Okay. Let's go ahead and start carrying her.
I got your left side. See it.
I live in this apartment. All I know is laying on the couch in a large crash.
Okay.
I came out, I ran around, and we all called 911.
What guy?
I don't know, it was a guy that was, somebody was standing up there screaming that was driving.
Okay.
This is like, I don't know if he's driving.
Okay.
So I'm assuming one of the female.
Right now. I got you. How's this work? I don't know. You gotta. Got it. What's it say? It doesn't. They make it look so easy. How do you get that out?
Yeah, I got it. I'll get it. I'll get it. I'll get it. You guys are good.
Oh, you just push it in.
It's that simple. Yeah. No worries.
Hey, guys.
All right.
Laura, they said they found a pulse on her, so.
Okay.
You're good. Go.
Guys, just slide her on. This isn't going anywhere.
All right.
Let's get her strapped in.
Hold on. The strap is still on.
I got this.
Sorry.
60 if you need me to. You gotta grab that.
Continue CPR compression, please.
We got one more. Here we go.
You know what? Oh God, hold on. Sorry, I didn't mean to stop like right there. Hold on. Jesus. Okay. Sweet Tea, you bring up a good point, because normally a lot of times we see the driver. If anybody's gonna survive the crash, it's gonna be the driver that was drunk. And this time it didn't happen, which is rare for me to see. So yeah, you're not lying.
The pulse on her, so.
Okay.
You're good. Go.
Guys, just slide her on. This isn't going anywhere.
All right.
Let's get her strapped in.
Hold on. The strap is still on.
I got this.
Sorry.
60 if you need me to. You gotta grab that.
Continue CPR compression, please.
We got one more. Here we go. Just make sure it's in. Push it in. Push it in a little bit. There you go. You're hooked.
You got 60?
Oh,
I got it. Yep.
Okay, I'll get it. I got it.
We're hung up right here. Good. I don't believe so. I don't believe so, y'all.
And she's gonna be honest with you, I don't believe he's gonna be okay. The other guy that was in the car.
You said the other guy running?
That was in the car. That's the way it's looking right now, y'all.
Is he right there?
We can't go down there because we got investigators, but we got investigators on the way, guys. But can't have anybody down there right now, okay? I'm sorry, y'all.
No. I believe they were all students. 2 of them are players. Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
I know. And I don't want to tell you guys too much. I apologize, but
No.
the one that's over here was a football player. So that's why it's going to take a while to probably get the scene all figured out. So we got the team coming out here. It's just going to be a lot happening for a while. I'm sorry about that, but
The other 2 girls are going to the hospital right now. As far as I know, EMS is working on them. As in, they're working on them. One was getting CPR performed on her. The other one was okay enough to where they didn't need to do CPR. They transported her to the hospital.
You know what they look like?
White females.
The one that was okay, she blonde or that brown hair?
So this was Chandler and Court, right? So which one, the short one and the tall one, the short tall one. There was one taller than the other one.
I believe the blonde one they're doing CPR on. She's going to the hospital now.
That was the short one.
Yeah, and then the other one is on that.
I don't. This worked my nerves so much on him focusing on height. I'm like, they are on the ground being treated. The officers are not going to tell you based on height who it was. Their hair color makes more sense, and I know it's just irking me that he's focusing on height. Like that's not how you're going to find out who it was.
That truck right there.
She good. Or she like stable. She talking.
Not talking. No, but she is. Moving around and all that. So
hopefully they get your power up as soon as possible. Yeah. That's priority 1, honestly, because
I live right there, and that whole building's out.
Now the other building come back on. It went off about 3 times, and it come back on.
This one's out too.
No, these 2 are out. They live in the
Okay.
Do y'all know the people in the SUV up there? That was you? Okay. Did y'all see anything at all, or did y'all just
heard that shit down the road?
Heard it from down the road? Okay.
I came up here. I couldn't even get through because the van on the way.
Yeah. Oh yeah. When's the last time either one of y'all had contact with them?
Contact with them?
Yeah, with any of them.
We was just here tonight.
Just downtown? Or okay, downtown. They left to come up this way. All right.
So nobody ever called you and told you about the wreck. You just rolled up on it.
No, they called about the wreck.
Who called you?
My teammate. We was all going to Waffle House.
What's his name?
JC.
JC. Who's that?
Jalen Carter.
Okay. How did he know about the wreck?
We're all going to Waffle House.
But Jalen Carter's not in the car that wrecked.
No.
You were riding there. You were going to Waffle House.
We were all going to Waffle House. I just said we was planning on going to Waffle House.
So
They trying to think of their lives. I think they were in the car that was racing. That's how they knew about the wrecks. They saw it. But that man is not asking where y'all were going. He said, how do you know about the wreck? How did he know about the wreck since he wasn't in the car? That was the question.
was he in the car in front of them, I guess, and saw it in his rearview mirror or something?
I guess. He told me just get up here. And I told y'all we going to my house. We talking about Waffle House.
So Jalen Carter called you and told you?
Yeah.
Jalen had actually seen everything happen right in front of his eyes because when Chandler crashed her SUV, he was very close to her vehicle. But as of now, he was not going to tell the officers exactly what happened.
Jalen, Sergeant Schulte with the police department. Sorry we got to meet like this, bud. All right, so the 2 players that drive that thing were telling me they got a phone call from you telling them the wreck happened. How did you know about the wreck?
I heard it. I came down.
Heard it from where, bud? Where were you at?
Yes, sir. I was close to where them players was.
Down at Icon? Okay. You heard this wreck from that far down the road?
Yeah, I was coming. I was actually behind them because.
How far behind them were you?
I was like, I don't know no feet or inches.
Rough guess. Put it in yards for me.
Oh.
Could you see the taillights on their car? Okay. So you are, I'm guessing, following them to Waffle House.
Yes,
so they're ahead of you. Okay. Rough guess. How far ahead do you think? 100 yards, 200 yards, 50 yards? All right, let's try this. See the patrol car with just the parking lamps on and the little blue lights that are staying still? Were you that far behind them or farther than that?
So you don't dark and then they started flashing.
Oh yeah. Okay. So you're close enough to them to at least see the tail lights of the car. Okay. How fast were y'all going?
I wasn't going for that.
What were you driving? What kind of car is it, buddy?
Jeep.
Okay. One of the Jeep trucks or just a Jeep?
Jeep truck.
Okay. So you're following them to Waffle House. You're behind them.
I'm like some side, something. Not the side, but I'm behind or something like that.
So you're pretty close to them. You're not too far behind them. So you see them go through this pops, you go underneath it before this falls down, and you come to a stop on the other side of it.
Yeah, that's when I called them.
Did you call 911 after you called your teammates? Okay, so somebody that lives in the complex did that
I
for us.
saw a lot of people come down.
Okay.
I saw some lights up there, and I think it was on the phone.
All right, so the next question I'm going to ask you, I need you to be honest with me, okay? Were you guys racing to Waffle House?
I wasn't.
Because I can tell you right now from looking at the damage to that car, they were moving.
Yeah, they was drawn.
Okay.
That's
What makes you say that?
Because I seen them downtown, but I wouldn't say like I was with them. I was just walking. There's
Okay.
like laugh,
Yes, sir.
That's it.
You know who was driving that one?
I think it was one of the girls.
Okay, how do you know the girls? What do they do?
They part of football. Everybody part of football.
Okay, what do they do for the team? Oh, okay. I just figured you knew, right? Okay. So everybody's downtown having a good time after the parade today and all that stuff. And you're fairly close to them headed, but they're pulling away from you because they're going faster than you, right? She was super fast. Okay. You got your driver's license with you, bud? I just need to write some information down. Damn, dude, where are your shoes?
Man, my feet started hurting.
God almighty. I mean, you saw it happen, you're a witness, right?
Probably lost the shoes in that wreck.
That's it. We're not trying to say that you're involved in it or anything like that, but this is like a giant puzzle we got to put back together, right?
Yeah, but the one dude that came out, my friend Warren, where is he?
Give me Warren's last name, I'm sorry.
The one who was outside the car? The one who was part of the accident, who had the scene? The passenger? Yeah. You know who he is?
Okay. Everybody went to the hospital. Do you remember what lane you were in? I'm assuming you were in the left lane, but do you remember for sure if that's it? Because you had said just a second ago you were kind of like behind them but beside them. Okay. What exactly do you remember seeing when this
was going? I just big flash.
Yeah.
And I was saying,
oh, sure. Absolutely. Okay, so you saw the sparks from all of this, and then you slide under it just before it comes down. Do you remember if your Jeep got hit by any of this? Okay. How fast do you think they were going?
It looked like it gained speed.
But you weren't running them, right? Okay.
Even though Chandler was rushed to the hospital as soon as the firefighters found a pulse on her, she could not be saved and passed away. While Warren only required a stitch on his head, Victoria sustained catastrophic injuries including 20 fractures, spinal compression, and chronic complications that left her unable to work. Investigators were assigned to the case to determine the actual cause of the crash and whose vehicle the bumper on the scene belonged to. To find answers to these questions, investigators began interviewing every football player who was present that day, including Warren, Jalen, and Georgia Bulldogs star linebackers, Sori and Jamin. These interviews would become a major catalyst in putting the final pieces of the puzzle in place.
So I watched the Axon video. You were identified as the front seat passenger. I kind of just want to walk back. So the UGA parade was that Saturday. What did you do after the parade, leading up to going downtown that night?
I really can't remember, but I'm sure I went and got something to eat and just went back to my place until I went to a friend's house.
Okay.
Going downtown.
So there's video of y'all leaving Toppers. Who did you leave with?
Me, Devin, Chandler, Tori, Cedric, and looks like I can't remember who else was on the video. I haven't seen it, but it was two more players that were with us.
Okay. Who is Cedric?
Cedric Van Pran Granger.
Okay, the other
football player.
Okay.
We got the phone call for the official dispatch time was at 2:45. And then so Johnson, the guy you know is Pop, and then Munden showed up and we were talking to them because their Charger was parked sideways in the roadway.
Yes, sir.
While on scene, Munden said that you're the one that called them about the wreck.
No, I didn't know nothing about the wreck.
Okay.
Did you call him at all after you found out about it, like when y'all were trying to get over there?
Oh, yeah, I called him when I called him a bunch of times when we were trying to get there. Because when we got there, I probably called him like 5 times when we actually got there. Because I didn't see him. I just saw the car sideways. So I'm like,
okay.
So I was.
Do you know what time, or can you look on your phone and tell us about what time that first call you made to him after you found out about it was?
I think around 2:30.
Johnson, if you want to sit closer to the door, I'll sit in the back if you want. Or if you're comfortable there, that's fine. Yeah. Okay. So you were sitting, y'all don't technically like call each other on the phone. You just roll your window down.
Yeah, at the light. That's like
at the
where y'all going.
Uh-huh.
We going to Waffle House. That's the conversation we had. Where y'all going? We going to Waffle House.
Uh-huh.
All right, so Smile, you wanna go? I'm not sure we're gonna go. So we go home, we get in our icon.
Okay.
Then we receive the call saying, come on, crash. Let's go.
Okay. So you and I'm guessing Smile was in Toppers with that group?
Yeah.
Because the story that I'm receiving is that everybody essentially was in Toppers right before they closed down.
Yeah.
Who was in the group that was going to Waffle House with you?
It was a bunch of people. Trying to think. The four that were in the car, Cedric. Jalen Carter was on his way. There was some more people with him, but I don't remember who was with him. And then Jamon Dumas, because he was at the accident too.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So y'all are riding in the vehicle, going towards Waffle House, and y'all are supposed to meet the Cedric individual, Jalen Carter, and the Johnson Dumas. Okay. And then what happened?
Really, to be honest, I wasn't paying attention for the most part. I was looking down at my phone.
Okay.
But when I looked up, we had I guess she hit the curve or whatever.
It's like nobody saw nothing, nobody knows anything, nobody heard anything. You in the car, nobody knows what's going on.
Coming around that corner, and it popped the tire, I'm guessing, and then we just went to slide. I think.
To get a clearer picture of the crash, the investigator even asked them to describe exactly what they saw and what happened right before the car hit the poles.
You come out of Icon, you take a right, you travel up to the wreck scene. What do you see?
Shit, it was just dark because they hit the light pole.
Mm-hmm.
So it's really dark at this moment. So I really don't see nothing. At this point, I'm trying to slow down because I don't see nothing. It's real dark at the scene at this time. I don't see nothing, so I'm not trying to go fast.
Okay.
But I end up hitting the wire as I'm driving down. So I kind of like turned and the side of my car hit the wire. I don't know if it sparked then or not, but then I turned my car. So I'm coming this way with the ropes hanging down.
Uh-huh.
I come and I turn. That's when my car was facing that way. Boom. And then we trying to get to JC outside already.
Did you notice anything in the vehicle prior to the collision, such as like y'all going pretty fast or anything like that?
I could feel that going a little fast, but I'm not sure how fast she was going though.
Okay. Was there any conversation about that at all? About her going the speed that she was, or?
No, sir.
Okay.
They in the bushes or the houses.
Okay.
And then shoot, I don't know how we're gonna get to them unless we jump through the wires. So we jump through the wires and trying to find them, but shit, it's too dark. We can't see nobody.
Okay. And then, so after you walk down there, and you're not able to find anybody, what do you do after that?
I mean, I ain't walked down there. I was on the sidewalk. I wasn't gonna go down there. I couldn't see nothing. So I'm on the sidewalk looking down. Only person I see up is Warren.
Okay.
So he's trying to walk up the hill. I pull him up the hill.
So the wreck occurs. I see you walk up the hill to speak with other teammates located there. What was the conversations being had at that time?
At that point, they were just, calling the police officers and then calling up Dan.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
All right. So from there, did you have when was the decision made that y'all were going to Waffle House? Was that inside of Toppers when you were leaving Toppers? Can you elaborate on that?
Toppers, we were all leaving.
Okay. You have the laceration on your head, and then you get in the ambulance. You leave. I'm hearing that you got into another collision after that, and then arrived at the hospital.
Yes, sir. Somebody bumped into us at a red light.
I got you. Okay. Is there? Because I mean, pretty much I know that your seatbelt was on. The car told me that. I know that y'all were leaving from Toppers going towards Waffle House. You say that you felt like she was going fast, and was there anybody in front of you or anybody behind you that you could recall while y'all were traveling to Waffle House?
No, sir. I don't think anybody was in front of us.
Okay. Crash happens. You pull up. You turn sideways. And you said that you went down there, wasn't able to see anybody, so you come back up to the sidewalk. And you say that JC's already there, that Jalen's already there. Is there any kind of conversations going on about what happened, or is he telling you anything, or what's going through at that moment in time?
Shit, nah, he was just in shock. I'm just really trying to find him, see who crashed. We really can't really talk about anything. We both in shock. I know he in shock. So by the time we get there, he's just yelling like, "Damn, they're down there! They're down there!" Warren McClendon, I see him, and then after I see him, I'm really just trying to focus on trying to see if anybody else is in the car, but I don't. And then, like I said, that's when the unit started flying in.
Okay.
The investigator eventually found out who the bumper belonged to, but the reason was not what they had thought it would be at all.
I understand that afterwards the collision happens. They knock down the power pole. Power pole lines are in there, and then we find the front bumper of an Infinity. You travel to school, and there's a Infinity front bumper, and yours is missing. So can you tell me a little bit about what was going on that night?
All right, so I was taking my buddy from home to a girl's house, basically, where he was staying that night, and we were traveling on Barnett Shoals roughly about 250, 253 is when I sent a text to my mom saying I hit a pole in the middle of the road. But I was traveling on Barnett Shoals, probably going about 45, 50 miles per hour. And coming off, the curve that they came off of, It was dark. I couldn't see anything, so I had to brake really hard, and there was like about 4 people. I remember 4 little white lights on the sidewalk flashing their phones after I braked. And I didn't know what they were doing. I didn't see the black SUV either. I just saw the people it was dark, so I just seen the people with the flashlights. And then I tried, because Barnett Shoals has 2 lanes, a middle lane, and then 2 more lanes. So I thought they were like trying to wave me to go around whatever the excursion, whatever it was. So I go in the middle lane, probably going 30, 35 miles per hour. And the wires and the pole just stripped my bumper off.
Okay.
So I'm pretty sure it was the wires. So after I ran over the wires, it was just sparks. Like sparks. And when I looked at my review, it didn't look good. So I pulled over into some nearby apartments.
Okay.
And we got out and just looked at my bumper, and my bumper wasn't there. And I was just assessing the damage. We was looking at it for about 5 minutes. And then me and my buddy, we tried to walk back to the scene to just to see what happened. But somebody arrived, I guess. I think paramedics were the first people there. I remember seeing an ambulance get there first, but they turned us around.
Okay.
When we tried to walk to the scene again, and then Yeah.
So you meet up with them, and then you make the plan that y'all are all going to leave to go to Waffle House.
Yes, sir.
Were you planning on going to the one on Oconee Street, or were you planning to go to the one off of Barnett Shoals?
We went to the one that's by the gas station, by that blue one, across the street from the racetrack.
Okay.
The racetrack, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But the female in the car said this one, the officer that be there, like late at night, he only let like one person order at a time. And she said she knew another Waffle House, and that's when we headed to that Waffle House.
Okay. So, and then did the entire group stop at that Waffle House?
This was pissing me off. It's not about Waffle House, but I know they're evading the questions, but I'm tired of this. Like, they just must have said, okay, we all just gonna mention Waffle House. Oh my gosh. I get it. Don't talk without a lawyer, but it's just getting on my nerves, like playing people for stupid.
House, or did y'all just go from there and just decide to go to the one on Barnett Shoals?
Yeah, I stopped and I parked, and I got out of the car, and she parked. She stopped behind me and said, that's when she said the officer only allows like one person to order, and she knows a better Waffle House where everybody can order at one time.
Okay, so you're
never parked. Yeah, she never parked.
all right. So you're talking about Chandler
Yes, sir.
at that point. All right. All right. So then y'all begin going down Barnett Shoals. And then can you tell me a little bit about that?
But yeah, we made that turn at that light, and while we was driving, I was in the left lane, and I guess she was in the right lane, and that's when we started driving a little bit, and the turn came up, and then that's when I slowed down because it's pretty dark on that road. I couldn't see if there was actually a turn, so I slowed down to be safe.
Okay, now everybody's slowing down. But when y'all was racing, it was fine. But now all of a sudden, everybody slowed down on this curve.
And that's when I seen her car come past my car, and she veered off the road.
Do you remember when you were walking down, do you remember seeing anyone that you may have recognized?
No, I didn't figure out who was in the wreck till the next morning. My mom called me saying my teammate passed.
Okay, so but you don't have any recollection of who was actually holding phones or anything like that?
I didn't try to identify him, or I was just so in distraught about what happened with my bumper. I didn't know what I hit.
Okay.
That's why I went in the middle lane to go around whatever they were looking at, and I still ended up hitting something.
Amid the investigation, Chandler's blood toxicology reports came back, showing her BAC was 0.197 at the time of the accident, about twice the legal limit. In fact, surveillance footage from inside toppers showed Chandler consuming alcohol, along with other members of the team right before getting into her car. Additional surveillance videos also showed Chandler and Jalen speeding up to 100 miles per hour before the accident. There was no doubt that alcohol was one of the primary contributing factors in the crash. However, Jalen was still going to lie to officers about one more thing.
So when y'all turn off of Lexington Road onto Barnett Shoals Road, you end up in the left lane. She ends up in the right lane.
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. How long did y'all travel like that?
I can't tell because she wasn't like next to me the whole time. We was like in a different distance.
Okay. So then for a period of time, y'all are riding beside each other, and then you slow down because you know the curve is coming up, and then she passes you?
Yeah, I slow down because it's like a hill. Like, you know how it goes down, then it comes up, and then it's a turn.
Uh-huh.
And then that road is pretty dark, so I slowed down to be safe because I thought it was a turn, and then it actually was, and then that's when she just came around me, and I guess she didn't know it was a turn.
Okay. When y'all are traveling on Barnett Shoals Road during that period of time, did you feel like you were going fast? Was it slower than normal? How was the speeds?
I feel like on the average speed.
Okay. What position do you play?
I play D-line.
All right, so you play defensive line. Okay. So, you know, if from the past year you play with a lot of defensive players, so do you know an Xavier Sorey or a Tresman Marshall? Okay. So I have an email sent to our lieutenant. That was the next day, roughly. That was describing your Infinity with the bumper off with 4 individuals standing around it. So I understand that you would be there, D'Angelo would be there, since you're claiming that that's your front passenger. I know that Xavier Sori and Tresman Marshall pull up behind you at Windaway.
Yeah, but I'll go ahead and say, because I know them, Xavier Sori, he drives Silver Accord, and I was not with them at all. I wasn't with no football players that night.
I know. I'm saying that they pulled up in Tresman Marshall's red Charger.
Oh, well, I didn't see them, and I wasn't with no football players that night.
Okay, so you're saying that night specifically you had no contact with any football players.
I wasn't with no football.
Do you think that's his attorney sitting to his left? I just noticed that man in the other chair.
Players, no sir.
Okay, and you didn't, once they arrived on scene, you didn't speak to anyone, you didn't talk with any players?
I didn't speak to nobody on the scene whatsoever.
Okay. So it was just you and D'Angelo. You sit there for roughly 5 minutes. Because in the email that I had, it was approximately, 30 minutes afterwards. I'd have to relook at my email, but they're claiming that you're standing by the vehicle. There's nothing illegal about this, but I'm just saying that, if that would help out your situation, because that would make sense.
Yeah, but I wasn't in a red Charger or any other. It was just me and D'Angelo.
She goes in front of you, and then what happens after that?
Yeah, I slow down at the turn, and that's when she goes in front of me, and she goes off the road, crashes.
Okay. So, you were able to, did you see the entire event?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. Take me through the process of what you're seeing during that time.
So at the time, when we get close to the turn, it's where it's like a little hill that goes down and come up. And while we're going up the hill, that's when it's dark and I couldn't really tell if it was a turn. So I slowed down and I looked behind to see where she was, and that's when I seen her zoom past. And then the turn came and then she veered off the road. And that's what happened.
All right. So she veers off the road, and then what do you see after that?
Yeah, while I was slowing down, I had took my foot off the gas and the brakes, and I was just letting my car roll. And when I seen she hit the pole started coming down, and while my car is rolling, the lines hit my car. So I just drove through it because it was sparking at the time. So I just got through to make sure I was safe, and then I parked a little bit down, and then I got out of the car to go check out the scene and try to see if anybody need help.
Okay. So you see her veer off the road, and then you're able to see where she strikes that first power pole?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And then you're driving, you see the power pole gets knocked down, and then essentially what you're saying is you're still traveling in that left lane, so the power lines come down?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And then you drive through that, and then you kind of just, all right, so car's rolling, you get into that middle lane, and then you stop. What do you see? What's going on?
I got out of the car to go check out the accident, try to see if anybody was okay. And then another car came down the road, a random car. We don't know who it was, just a regular person probably going home. And they actually didn't see the pole, and they ran through the pole, and then it started sparking again.
Mm-hmm.
So I just got in my car, moved it down some more to be safe, and then went back to the accident, try to see if anybody was okay.
Okay. Did you make any phone calls while that was going on?
Yeah, I was the one who called the other football players. Yeah, just to come back because I need somebody to talk to and be there.
Okay. All right. Who all did you call while you was on scene?
I called Paul.
Okay.
I know his football name, but his real name is Jamon.
All right. At one point you leave, and then you were called. Then you were requested back to come to scene. In the pictures I was taking, you have a front seat passenger. Do you know who that is?
Yeah, she's a student.
What's her name?
I don't even know her name, but I can get that for you.
Okay. Yeah, if you could Does she go by?
It's just wild for people to be in a car and not know people's names. It's wild for me. I know every day people are doing it, but I don't know what you have to lose if I don't even know you. And I don't need to be in your car if I don't know what you may have to lose. And you don't have anything left to live for. I need to know things about you.
Anything? What do you call her?
I don't know. She was just a friend. We just met up, and she was just following me and just going to Waffle House with us.
Okay, all right. So it was just one of the things she was riding with you.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Jalen's passenger was actually the person who made the first 911 call after the accident, and she later admitted that Jalen in fact knew very well who she was.
We were like behind, but like as far as I remember, it's like she didn't like make the turn.
Yeah, of course he knows who she is. She's cute too, but you know, that's neither here nor there, but she is.
I'm not sure like what exactly happened, but that's what I remember seeing.
Okay.
And that's like pretty much as like much as I can remember from that night.
Okay.
And then when I called, that's what I like. I guess like she hit. That's what when I called, I saw that she not saw that she hit a pole, but like I seen like stuff like it was coming down in the street. So then when I called, that's when I called that someone hit a pole.
Have you ever been in a vehicle with him before?
Yes.
Okay. How many times have y'all like met up or something?
Like I said, we're good friends, so I can't count like how many times we
10. We're talking about 10, 20. We're talking about 100, 200.
No, maybe like 10, 20.
Okay.
Maybe something somewhere around there.
Okay. During those 10 to 20 times, did you ever drive?
No.
Was it the same vehicle every time?
Yes.
Okay.
For the most part, yeah.
And would you ever drive, or it was his vehicle?
It was his.
Okay. So this black Jeep Cherokee is his car.
Mm-hmm.
You've been in it before. You've been in it 10 to 20 times, and it's his vehicle. It's one that he always drives.
Yeah, that's his car. Yeah.
Okay.
Using all the witness statements and the surveillance camera videos, it was now easy for the investigator to map out exactly how the events unfolded. Right before 2:30 a.m., Chandler, along with her team members, consumed alcohol at Topper's. They left the bar and decided to go to the Waffle House near the gas station, beginning to race toward it. Along with Jalen and his passenger Tania, they eventually decided to skip it and then made a right turn onto Barnett Shoals Road, heading toward the next Waffle House. This was when Jalen followed Chandler closely in his Jeep and saw her hit 2 power poles before crashing down the roadway. The power lines then struck Jalen's car, and he stopped a little farther down the road. He then called Jamin, who arrived at the scene with other football players. And shortly after, Malcolm also drove through the fallen power lines, losing his front bumper in the middle of the road.
Former University of Georgia star football player Jalen Carter is out of jail. Last night, he turned himself into Athens Clark County Jail. He faces charges in connection with a crash that killed his former teammate and a university staff member.
After the investigation, Jalen was charged with street racing and reckless driving. He later turned himself in, posted a $4,000 bond, and was released. He then entered a no-contest plea agreement and was sentenced to 12 months of probation, a $1,000 fine, 80-plus hours of community service, and a defensive driving course. He was later drafted 9th overall by the Philadelphia Eagles in the 2023 NFL Draft. On the other hand, Victoria filed a $5 million lawsuit against Jalen and the estate of Chandler, blaming.
Oh, okay, against Jalen. Okay, and you know it's crazy. She's suing the estate of Chandler because Chandler is gone. Chandler was her own cause of death, basically, because she was the driver.
Them for racing, even though both had histories of traffic offenses. Her lawsuit cited medical expenses of more than $170,000 and a total of $27,000 in lost wages. The claim has yet to be settled. She also sued the UGA Athletic Association for entrusting a rented SUV to Chandler.
This is where I said, no, ma'am. No, ma'am. That doesn't make sense because you saw that girl drinking. Let's say she did not, only they knew about her having multiple traffic offenses and everything. If they're not severe enough, the company may still let you have a car, but you were present to see Chandler drinking and you got in the car with Chandler. So I feel like that should cancel something out, because that was a moment in time where you saw a bad decision being made, instead of you getting in a car unknowingly that someone just has a bad driving record, but nothing gave you a signal that tonight would be a bad night to get in the car with them. Her drinking was the signal that you should not be in the car with her. So I don't know. She might have got something. I don't know. But I was like, on the suing, who was it? The UGA, whatever. Yeah. Oh, look, it says UGA contended that LaCroix was not permitted to drive the SUV during a night of drinking and partying. Yeah, probably had something in her contract about duty hours or something. I could see that. But even if it didn't, I'm just like, you're there directly witnessing that this girl is drinking. So,
Despite knowing her history of traffic violations, a settlement was later reached for $1.5 million. Devon's father also sued the UGA Athletic Association for $40 million for the same reasons, and that case remains active to date.
Poetic justice, you don't know how close you are. I actually took the LSAT, not expecting a good score. It's being held up because I got to finish my essay and turn that in first, so they're not going to let me know my score. But I'm prepared to retest. But I appreciate that. Thank you. Because I definitely at least want to try. I do. I don't want to keep talking on even if it doesn't happen, but I do. I want to try. All right. Next. Thank you, Mindy. Yeah, they should have never had. Okay, they said I agree. They should have let her have the vehicle. I just don't think it was like. So let's sue them too. I feel like she was reaching, but she got her settlement. It is what it is. But I would have argued hard on that one. But the fact that she was not authorized to have the car during those hours, it covers. I think it would cover them, but I don't know. I wonder who settled the 1.5. It probably still had to be UGA, because Chandler's estate wasn't gonna have that money unless Chandler came from some crazy wealthy parents we don't know about. The college kid is not gonna have money yet, so he wasn't in the NFL yet, so it probably still was UGA that settled. Thank you, Crystal. I appreciate that. All right, this one's crazy. The big part happens as soon as I hit play on this video, as far as seeing how close the plane comes down in front of this truck. But obviously, again, all these are fatal crashes. So this one is Bodycam released in crash of UPS Airlines flight 2976. And if you really like detailed breakdowns and analysis of what could have caused the plane to crash and all these things, Captain Steve is your YouTube channel you should watch. Just type in the same flight number and it'll come up. And I didn't even see him play any footage. He was just talking. And he's good, because we would listen to him when pilots are in the control tower, will argue and stuff like that. But yeah, go to Captain Steve if you want the analysis, because that man, he knows his things. Okay, so here we go.
Heavy black smoke south of the field. Jesus Christ. They're saying it's going to be possible plane crash. Plane landed on top of the building, possibly from waste management area.
Holy cow, dude. That's fun. Oh.
The guard units at 47 are going to be approaching a very large area on fire.
What are you doing? Get the f out of the way! Back up! Back up.
Okay, before we get there, oh my gosh, these are the ones where the bystanders make me so mad. This SUV makes me mad. But Sweet Tea, before we keep going, Sweet Tea said Jalen wasn't responsible either. Sweet Tea, I'm kind of on your side on that one. Like, he needed to be charged for his stuff, like the reckless driving and all that, but he did not clip the car. It was two adults having independent decisions that I want to be reckless and I want to race each other. So it's not like he just did something to throw her off and now she got in a wreck and everyone died in the car. It's I want to race. You didn't make it. This person did make it. You know what I mean? Like, so I actually would have argued that too. Not saying that it ended well, and I don't. It's crazy because two people lost their lives, but they really should. The family of the football player that lost his life and Morgan should have been suing the estate of Chandler, who was the driver who made her own adult decision to get in there and, oh yeah, sure, I'll speed race. I'll race down this street. I don't care. And I don't know if everybody in the car was a willing participant in the race, because that sucks too. Because you don't think that someone you already get in the car with someone drinking, but that don't mean you know they also gonna then choose to race. You know what I mean? But I just still think that's why it definitely should be focused more on Morgan. And I know there's probably a case for suing Jalen, but I would definitely try to be like, nah, you got to focus on that driver that you were in the car with.
Yeah, looks like the majority of the fire is going to be at this recycling facility here at 7001 Great Lane. We're going to need law enforcement to shut down Great Lane. Radio 38, I'm at Great Lane. Traffic shut down here.
Move out of the way.
Traffic in that area too.
We see a lot of people at Stooges. We're trying to get out of here, so keep a hole open for them. We're going to push them towards our loop.
For information, officers driving airfield is closed at this time.
Jesus Christ.
Great Lane at Stooges have subject extremely burned back the truck here.
Yeah.
Yes, is evacuating all the.
Okay, we're going to try to push everybody this way, okay?
To me, initiate a medical post. I've got casualties being brought to me.
You guys got this on the road around back. Hey guys, y'all need to get out. Y'all need to go. Everybody needs to get out. Y'all need to go, guys. Come on, let's go. We'll be on the news later. Let's go. We need you guys to get out, y'all. We're back here at the entire area. You need to go, okay?
I don't know what to do. I'm gonna go get some gloves.
Do me a favor, just go back inside, guys. There's all kinds of debris around here. I am one indeed. Okay. Good luck, bro. Do me a favor, try to work your way that way and just get out of the area.
Hey, stay away from those wires.
I don't know.
It's Rescue 46. I'm currently out of water, but I'm being supplied by Guard Rescue 680. At this time, I'm back up to a quarter of a tank now. Okay, make sure we're using phone.
Where it goes?
620, trying to get out of loop right now.
What happened?
All the way.
Officers will eventually obtain footage caught by a dash cam on the same street. There are several never-before-seen angles we will soon witness in this video. Officers soon discover numerous factors that make this explosion an absolute worst-case scenario.
This is talking to you. That's good, though. Okay. Okay, he is all the way down at the very end. I think it's where it's at. We're trying to get this road down so he can come this way, okay? Once he hits it, too, he goes. There's people that are still trapped, but they can't get through because the flames are right in the middle. They're putting fire out right now.
I'm trying to figure out where these cars are coming from because they need to get out. They're probably pushing them out of these big shit next road over. Fire said somebody in a red hoodie said there's people in that trailer in there, but they need to know because they make it. I can't find it.
LMPD or retro safe advised they are going to emerge Fire 5 and Event 1 for fire operations.
There's a plane down right on Great Lane, Stooges. Somebody's burning bad. That's all I know for right now.
Go back inside, please.
We're from UPS security. We're on the trying to figure out what UPS clear on.
Okay, I know you're from UPS, but this is all going to probably be a giant scene. Yeah. And regardless of where you work, they're going to make you leave.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you there come down Great Lane, it's a pretty good shot. You can get around that. Coming your way right now.
All this propane thing. Or the plane hitting off the truck.
Watch debris.
Watch out, yeah, all of them. They're all going to go up.
Where's your car at? Okay, yeah. Let's. No, it's okay. Let's please get out of here.
See, this the part that pisses me off. You see this crash and the effect of this crash, and you are still so fragile that you talking about some please don't push me. He doesn't want your neck to get knocked off from debris. Or you could be breathing in toxic stuff. It's all kinds of reasons You should not be here. Another explosion could happen. Please don't push me. I swear, y'all, I can't with bystanders like that. Not those kinds. I can't do it. If you don't get your weak self away from this scene and have some common damn sense.
1731.
Everybody gone. Let's go. Shut it down and get out. Just go all the way back there. We got this. We can't let you move. We just got we don't want people to start blowing up. I need you going back. Sorry.
Plane crashes can cause large explosions, but the size and duration of this fire.
I felt bad for that officer that just said he felt like he was back in Iraq because of the explosions. That ain't no joke. That is no joke. I wasn't even close to it. I was there. I heard and when I tell you, I'm like, there was not a time you didn't hear some explosion, even if it was like obviously in the distance from me because I was Air Force. But I can't even imagine if they were Army, Marines, or Air Force that deployed with Army, stuff like that. So and the nightmares I have, and I didn't even get close like they were. I feel so bad for him because he went from the military to being a first responder and having to relive stuff like that. Oh man, he is a resilient person because I could never. Thank you for the super chat, Poetic Justice. To see it, believe it, achieve it. I will do my best. There's an attorney because she has passed the bar now, but she recorded herself. She failed the bar 4 times and got it on her 5th time. And I can only imagine the amount of time it took to invest in studying each time and trying to remotivate herself to try again. Don't give up. I will not give up. I'm going to do my best. I will do that. Thank you so much for the encouragement.
Is unusual. Officers and firefighters did not yet know the UPS cargo plane was departing for Hawaii, a roughly 4,400-mile, 10-hour flight, meaning the MD-11 was likely carrying nearly a full fuel load of over 330,000 pounds. The situation was made worse when the aircraft crashed onto a fuel recycling center, whose owner later told officers what materials were stored on site.
1,000 gallons of number 2 fuel oil. The diesel fuel, the number 2 off-road diesel fuel, I had about 6,000 gallons of it. Roughly around 74,000 gallons of processed number 4. Fuel oil, black oil, motor oil that's been dried out, basic is all it is. A whole bunch of bad oil, probably 147,000 gallons mixed with water. So that stuff may blow up and burn off as well.
Oh, it says estimated over 250,000 gallons of flammable liquids. Oh man, that's a lot. So who's ever too close, even if the fire didn't touch them, that smoke, if they're too close, they're gone. Candace, you are balancing me out. I'm going to read your comment because you are right. What Candace says, to be fair, trending, a lot of us need to be educated how to save ourselves and others when an emergency happens. Some people just be dumbfounded when it jumps off. That is true. I know that it's going to come off a straight memory because of the annual training we do, because there's no way, like, if I didn't have to focus on it, would I be thinking about it in an emergency? But I still am not taking back that she pissed me off and she was dumb as hell and she need more common sense. Even though she may follow your category, it's too late for her. But yes, you're right. You are right. Shock, not registering how serious something can be. You're still catching up to this is actually real. I hear you.
But it burns. It burns hot.
Oh, it's burning.
This event requires as many first responders as possible, causing some to suddenly leave their homes on a day off. Fire trucks and other emergency vehicles will continue to arrive at the scene throughout the following days.
I'm going to be late. There's a cold test. Love you.
Our kids need to go to the hospital.
Who?
It was right. They came down.
Is anybody in here hurt?
She's hurt. She's hurt.
I can get EMS over here.
We want to get out of here.
I understand. I can't see you that way right now. Can I see who's hurting here so I can help? Who's hurt?
God.
You guys have burns?
I threw myself over top of him, got busted in the back of the head with the.
I mean, everything's pretty much landed right on top of this car, man.
I seen it coming towards us, and I heard a boom, and then I seen fire shoot out.
Okay.
Went over top of us.
They got some burns and stuff. The main thing I want to do is move you guys because there's more things that are going to explode over here. Move that way and we'll help you guys down there. Okay?
We gotta get off this block.
Just go that way as far as you can. Those are like small little scrapes. If we have someone who has serious burns, we'll treat them here. But if they can move, they need to go to casualty collection.
There's a whole lot of dumbasses that think we're just driving down Great Lane just so they can try and get closer to see it. I see something like that, I'm like, I'm going the opposite way. I don't want no part of that.
Can we get out this way?
Yeah, we'll get you through here in just a second.
Where the command post is and the best route of entry.
Buddy, I was gonna say I don't have time to talk, but I understand it's one of your aircraft.
It's like a casualty collection point.
Gotcha.
People keep pulling up and parking. We just need them out of the road.
Let's go. Come on.
Call 1 radio. Call 1.
Jesus Christ.
I'll be honest, how many more of those tanks are over there? A lot. I know. I don't like being this close. They're blowing up. I was watching. Flames are unreal. You can feel them from here now. And we're what? 100 yards away?
His truck was pulled up. He was burned pretty bad.
Yeah, that's the one he.
Was that the one
that was the one I called him. His clothes were burnt off.
The guy in this truck right here saying his son works on the other side of the fire, and there are a bunch of guys off and stuff that
Grade A Recycling said the plane pretty much almost landed.
Jacqueline, that's a good question. There are definitely different types of ways to extinguish different types of fires. And yeah, for jet fuel fires and certain other chemical fires, water's not going to do nothing. So I'm imagining they're equipped with the other stuff. It's like this powder stuff that they put out on certain chemical fires and stuff like that. But you're right, Jacqueline. Water's not doing it, in my opinion. Not with all that fuel and stuff and all those mixed chemicals. Because even in the kitchen, you're supposed to have a K-type fire extinguisher. It could be an ABCK, I believe, but it has to have the letter K. So if you have a kitchen fire and it's from oil, like frying things or stuff like that, it'll still put the fire out. So just or the foamy stuff. Yeah, thank you, Omar. But yeah, make sure y'all have a fire extinguisher with the letter K on it. I'm going off of annual training. I ain't had to have a fire extinguisher training in a while, but please, if you're gonna have something under your sink in the kitchen, have something with I think it's the letter K.
On top of your building.
Jesus Christ. This is wild, man. I never expected this.
What are you doing? That's my truck that made me get out of my truck.
That's his truck. I made him get out.
Do me a favor, go around the corner there in case stuff keeps blowing up. Stop videoing and go, bro. I'm going to phone. Well, go. Did I say walk? Walk. It's a serious incident, bro. Walk.
Okay, I know y'all said he's Snapchatting a few times. I have to believe with him being on Bodycam that he's gathering stuff to later send it to the official stuff, or he's communicating with his family or something, and he just happens to communicate with them on Snapchat. But I feel like he can't be on Bodycam this type of emergency, and it's not either to do with his family or some type of way, because Snapchat just don't sound like your job type of app. But yeah, I hope it's a reason he's using Snapchat.
That's from the airport. Airport is yellow.
No, the yellow's airport. That's Air Force.
Are you all right? Yeah. Okay. All right. There's stuff going up in the air. Grab my truck right there. There's just stuff going up in the air, and I just don't want. They're big. Yeah, here they go again.
You got any bouncy fats in this shit, man? Need some water.
That thing landed right on top of our place.
Truck,
I can't believe we're.
Yeah.
You need a water?
Yeah, if you don't mind, that's too bad. I appreciate
it
so much, man.
I
I would say no.
Did we confirm that the lines are dead?
There's no confirmation yet.
The command post is down here?
Yes.
Okay. He was taken off, so he's fully loaded with fuel.
Yeah, and all these are already been blowing up too.
Can we get a monitor in there to start cooling these tanks?
Well, they've been flowing, but I think we're pulling too much water off of everything.
Okay, so water pressure is the issue?
Were you in the building? Yes, sir.
What's that noise? You turn around, there was sparks where it hit the wire, and the next thing on fire.
It was on fire as it was coming down.
Oh, you don't say.
Shelter in place, a 5-mile radius. Are we 5 miles away from it?
Nope. Because everybody and their mom's calling me right now. They're trying to keep our tanks cool. Yeah, they've been hosing down the whole time, but it's heating back up. It looks like it's getting bigger again. Just be ready to watch out when that blows. Yeah.
TAC 1 is operational in reference to a plane crash. Repeating, TAC 1 is operational for the plane crash. Police car to PD TAC 1.
We stay in this close to this thing, it's gonna blow up anytime.
The petroleum recycling place.
Oh, is that what
They've been blowing. Yeah. So we need to back up. They're backing up. Yeah.
Big white tanks there? Yeah. Those are petroleum tanks. Okay. CP5? Yeah.
Back up.
Air 30 Command, just for your heads up, grade lane looks good. They're clearing out Crittenden Drive back to the north. Fern Valley shut down at 65. So your traffic's clearing out. Looks good.
I thought they were all dead, dude. I thought his wife, his kids.
Hey, back up! We're not joking!
Radio 10 unit on scene. Looks like they're saying that there's a burn victim at 4612 Mount Avenue. Front over his body.
I never dreamed that this would freaking happen.
I got on info, it's MB-11 that was taking off. It seems to be a total loss at this point. I hear there were 3 souls on board. The engine is something at the end of the runway came off. Because MB-11 has the one engine, the tail, 2 on the back side, one on the fell off.
The NTSB later released an update on the cause of the crash, which we'll cover at the end. In this moment, officials are relying primarily on incoming civilian and security footage.
Bro, get the f*** here, like, turn around. Bro, no, hold on. I think it's gonna crash, bro. Holy shit. Holy shit. Holy shit. Damn, they're dead. They are dead, bro.
Multiple airport security cameras captured the crash and the immediate emergency response as a charred engine laid along the runway. Although the MD-11 is designed to continue flying after losing an engine, later investigations and the yet-to-be-seen shocking footage of the crash explains why this aircraft likely could not keep altitude.
It'll probably shut down for weeks, if not months.
Hey, man, let's go. Let's wrap it up and go, please.
We want to move back even further to outer loop, just in case some of this petroleum stuff goes further.
It's exposed. They're having water problems.
Okay, let's go back and find us a parking lot towards outer loop.
No, the only big one's right there. There's a small building one right here.
I know they're having a hard time getting some people on the east side of this fire. If they can get on waste management property, we could probably guide them around this boundary road, and there may be access to the east side of this fire if they're trying to get to it.
Guiding the fire department to it?
Yeah, anybody.
What do you need?
A load of water, I mean.
Let's just try to make sure no one's in there. Hey, Joe, please, if you're in here, make yourself known. We need to evacuate. Just hang out back here, okay? You said it was grade A auto. Okay, hang out back here.
What was he saying?
He said he knows 3 people that were working at grade A auto. So we're getting people out.
I guess we're going to look because the fire department's obviously busy. We'll probably just try to get them out of here.
This overview, obtained at a later date, shows the devastation left behind by the crash. The damage spans over half a mile, and with fuel leaks spread throughout, officers need to be cautious and quick to save anybody who may be trapped.
Air 30 of the Auto Park Unit, you might be able to go through the grade A all the way back past all the piles of stuff.
Jesus Christ, man. Last thing I expected to do today. Jesus Christ.
Can you go to Mutual Aid 1? The fire department will be on that channel, and we'll have you guide them through waste management.
Okay, Mutual Aid 1 will get.
You said casualties.
I had one burnt pretty well. All his clothes were burnt off.
And he's gone?
Yes, he's been transported.
You had 2 total?
Well, a family with kids in the back seat of my van. I don't know how many kids were back there, but they took off.
One there.
Yep. Not, I mean, they could be. That doesn't mean. Oh, just disregard.
724 break radio for the CAD. 1 casualty, 42 Milton in the parking lot.
A lot of this is going to have to burn out. Oh, it's going to take it. We're over here for a week.
I don't think there's any buildings back here. I think this is all junkyard. Is there a way to get through right there or no? Okay, yep, never mind. Disregard that.
Bro, it's a scene of a movie. It's getting hot again. I can feel it.
I guess it's a good thing it wasn't a passenger plane. And again, it doesn't make it any better.
My girlfriend was flying back today. Oh, you talked to her, I said? Yeah. Okay, again.
Yeah, wow. That is shocking.
It's hard to believe we just had that event.
Yeah, thank God. You know, at least we get to practice. Crazy that it hit what it did.
We just did a drill 2 weeks ago.
Command, just advise you, the fire's worsening on our end. We're trying to get water back on the fire. We had to shut the line
Something
down.
caught down here, and it's worse than it was.
Engine 73, we're responding on mutual aid 1, headed to waste management.
Okay, if you have a command car that's over here right now, that way I can guide them back to make sure you can make it back and you don't get stuck. That'd probably be the best bet.
No, we're trying to go around the fire because there's people that are trapped back here, and we're trying to figure a way to get them out. We don't know how far south the fire went. It looks like it stopped right here. So
No, bro, there's nothing police can do. Right now, I think it's search and rescue right now.
What do you think, bud?
I think it's not good.
That's part of the plane. That big piece of metal right there, that's a wing. Let's get out of here. Watch your explosions.
yeah, or tires. Like I said, that's why I guess I don't know if this is a good place for this to happen or a bad place because these are all wrecked, total cars. So
all these cars they got well,
I know they don't just normally have helmets like that, but I would feel so much better if they had helmets the closer they're getting to this to the scene of the crash.
I mean, look at the sky. You can't even see the sky.
there's a plane part right there.
It looks like the Waste Management just opened a gate just off of Grade Lane, just down from the command post. See if you can get access to property from there.
They're trying to get a fire truck company to be the ones that respond to it.
Ooh, that's warm.
Oh, yeah.
Radio 724 Baker. EMS is asking if you can stay with that big drum on Milton.
Jeez. You want to see if anybody wants us to like put this body over here? No.
Probably not.
Just leave them?
Yeah.
If we don't know what's burning, it could explode over there. Should we like check his pulse or something?
Nah, he's dead. Nah, he's dead, bro.
Yeah. Hey, go through this way.
Yeah, we can check this building here. There's a gate open right here.
Yeah, there's a gate open.
Is everybody down there? Do you guys have anybody that's hurt? Nobody that's hurt so far. Okay. All right.
Couple minor bumps and stuff, but nothing.
Okay, good.
They said everybody was okay. No, they're missing a bunch in the lot.
Hey, they possibly have 2 people.
We made to the other side of the fire. We're at 4566 Melton. There's a lot of people over here, obviously, but they're safe for the most part. We're still doing search and rescue, though.
I'm okay.
I got those out of the crackhead's car.
Alec.
I'm on the outlook now.
Down on fire. Everybody down on fire. I don't know if you can see that.
Where?
Right there.
That one right there?
There's about 40 people in that direction.
Oil or diesel?
I've got family on Knife Avenue.
Okay.
They said whatever happened crashed on Gilmore Lane.
Okay. Could you move your truck, please?
That's got to be traumatizing. I know they're trained to still deal with that, but to see someone's body just burning, and I feel bad for all these families that are going to find out that this is how they lost their family member. Like this is, and it's just nothing you could do. You're just living your life. You're just there. And it happens to be where this plane crashes. And then not even including the poor people on the actual plane because of a faulty part. They're gone. Thankfully, it wasn't, I'm saying thankfully, but it's still bad. There weren't a lot of people on the plane because it wasn't a passenger type plane. But even one is one too many, you know.
Could you please move your truck? Hey, Sarge, if you just want to hold them at 65, then we can flush this out in just a second. HSO 22 radio. We got multiple obvious 1080s are burning, or the auto lot.
Ain't nobody in there surviving.
No, we need to get in that building.
This right here is fuel.
Fantastic.
Ain't nobody surviving that, man. Of course, I get my flashlight, too.
emergencies. Can you advise a number?
Dude, we counted 2 to 3 so far.
Sir,
Yes.
the guy that I told you name out, we got a hold of.
You got a hold of him?
There's only 3 people that we're missing. Is Trina, Megan, and John Locke.
I don't see anybody back here.
No, but we need to get in here.
We're going to go ahead.
This also shows the importance of every company needing a muster point. So you can actually account for who's missing because they couldn't get to that muster point versus y'all are just scattered. So you can actually, you know what I mean? Because some people are not technically lost. They just may not have organized, this is where we meet in case of a disaster type thing. So everybody should have muster points. It does help a lot.
We need irons. Let's get open the fire for a second.
Everybody in the city's on this road right now.
If we give this one more flush, we'll be able to get it. But we need some of these fire trucks to help us.
Metro Police! Metro Police, call out, call out!
Command post.
This thing goes. I just don't want nobody hiding in here. All right, it's clear. Yeah.
They did say they got everybody out here. The guy out here said they're only missing 3 people that they work here. They don't know how many customers there were.
Hey, y'all need to go.
We have them do immediate staging out here in one of these gas stations. Somewhere out there.
How about the elementary school that's off of?
That's a really good idea.
That's fine. And that'll keep them off their hair in the airplane.
Can we maybe just send some PIOs out there to do a real quick basic briefing? We don't know shit right now.
We need to come up with the stand.
And tell them that we'll have an official briefing in about 2 hours.
I wouldn't give them the time. I would just say as quick as we can get somewhat of control of this.
If that's the media, we can put a TFR in
I would
place.
do it. That's us right there. So I can request that.
No, Channel 32's flying around. I saw them getting off Fern Valley Road.
I'd do a TFR if it was me.
Can we get a TFR in place except for emergency aircraft only?
Get out. They are still alive.
I don't know if that fence is still charged. It might be electric, so be careful. What about that hole right there?
There is a third casualty there. Severely burned. We see lights and people screaming and whistling and some wood line.
No. Hey, we might as well go out.
Oh no, I missed this on my first watch. It shows a semi just collided, a UPS semi, I think, just collided into a sedan just now while we already going through all this other stuff. Auntie Natty said, I have a friend who used to be a firefighter. He went to 2 back-to-back unaliving of kids. He was so traumatized he quit and actually became an alcoholic. Their job is so stressful and traumatic. I hated that was his coping mechanism. They see some horrible stuff. I hope no one finds out later that the smoke chemicals permanently affected their health. Right. All these cops, first responders out here for sure need to be able to claim this on their health stuff so they can get whatever disability they need to get, because ain't no way you're not being harmed right now from all this. And then of course, I don't know what, well, everybody should just get checked out, but some stuff doesn't show up until years later when you're exposed to stuff like that. But civilians too, I need them to get their help and treatment as well. But everybody that showed up to respond to the scene needs to be able to claim their disability.
Hey, we might as well go out. Well, I have to get out. Go.
1395. Hey, you just want to take that heat metal.
This goes through the other side here. Oh, there's another fence.
When you get through, hold this on.
Yeah, I got you.
Are you hurt? No. Did you see it? Okay.
I have a gentleman that just came out of waste management, severely burned. You can send us a wagon. That'd be great.
I got a steel blanket.
But I'd rather an ambulance come to you all than you all trying to drive crazy to get to where we're going, okay?
Come over here and hang out, okay? We're going to try to help him.
I've got an
just hang out.
coming. I know you're cold, okay?
Will this aluminum blanket help at all?
What's that?
Aluminum blanket? He's going to stick to his skin?
Not as bad as that cloth. I'm not.
No, we got a burn victim.
Your ALS stuff? Can you open your mouth? Okay. All right. Where does it hurt right now?
No, I'm finally here.
Just here?
Yeah.
Do you know what happened?
I don't know.
He's got burns. He's got bad tongue feeling.
Good. Okay. Good.
Let me see your eyeball.
I can see. I can see.
Yes.
Yes. Finally here. Here.
You got medical coming? I heard a question, but I don't know. No, I'm asking if y'all can let them know that they're, what he said, they're coming out of the tree lines and stuff. Yeah. No one else has flagged us down, and we've been out here, so I would assume if somebody was over there, they would have come to us. That they pulled up to us, said he's burned in the back seat. And so
I've only seen that guy, but they said people were coming out of the trees like being with burns. So I don't know. We might have more.
Did you ever say they weren't making any headway?
Yeah, I heard that.
That's not good. And the jet fuel burns hot, bro. Yep. And the water does not put that out.
As day turned to night, the smoke persisted. Several people were still reported missing, and traffic filled with civilians heading to the airport to pick up loved ones had to be diverted. The amount of work that needs to be done is far from over. Rescue crews must continue to urgently search for the dozens still missing, inching deeper into the fiery terrain in hopes that others can still be discovered and saved.
You're gonna have to go right, man. You're gonna have to go right. You're gonna have to go right. I know it's a plane crash. Sucks.
Call Ashley, my beautiful wifey.
Calling Ashley, my beautiful wifey, mobile.
Hey, can you just send a message out to the girls and you? Just put a message on Facebook. You've talked to me. I'm fine. People's text message me every 5 seconds and I can't get done.
Just ignore it. I did in the group chat.
Okay.
So
all right, that's fine.
That's the only one that should matter. Ignore everybody else. Just don't pick your phone up. Okay?
All right, bye.
Also, possibly someone trapped at 4511 Mount Avenue, a disabled gentleman.
Water right here. Walk out towards the
Shut down the ramp. Because cars are still trying to get through here and they won't want to still.
What's on to you?
Stuck in a gate.
You know if anyone's back there, have you seen anybody else?
He lives back though. I told him, don't go back. We were running that way. And he said he want to hit his ambulance. I couldn't stop him though. I told him to move back. I don't know where he is. There he is. Yeah.
So one more?
One more. He's all the way down.
There's people stopping on the off ramp from 65 South Outer Loop. They're getting out of their cars, launching everything, so they're taking back stuff up. Somebody's going to hit my car.
Any officers in the crash in the smoke area, please put on your respirators with the C-burn filter.
You know, this was a break all the way down, but that's, yeah, there ain't no what. Myself and 2 arson investigators, we're going to be making entry to homes, see if anybody's in there.
Here, give me the right one, please.
No, there ain't anybody alive.
Wind's
picking up, so I come
We ain't gonna breathe through that.
No. Get out of here.
Hey, put the phone down and get the hell out! Now!
Hey, we gotta get this house. It's starting to blow, but we gotta get in there. Police! Police!
Police!
Can we get in there? Hey, watch that fuel. Watch that fuel, bro.
You ready to fill out that exposure form, Marcus?
For what?
For chemicals and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
You know, so much stuff's in the air right now.
Yeah.
I don't know if you felt it or not. When I was getting out of my car, there was a light layer of soot on my car getting out. It was like we're in the apocalypse right now, man.
Supposed to get on a plane next month. So I'm like, yeah.
I feel like there's been like,
I don't know.
uptick of
Oh, there has. Is he burned as well?
No, he's just tired.
Okay. She burned?
Yeah.
Okay.
Your brother?
What's your brother's name? Okay, Carlos was just here earlier, and he's on his way to the hospital. Yes.
Repeating where your aspiration.
Dang, some people getting good news and some people getting the most tragic news of their lives right now.
C-burn filters.
We can't radio. If you have a C-burn filter, put it on. We're in the fallout. Yeah, mine's at my desk. Oh, okay. He's right here. He's in there. They did give him an aluminum blanket.
While this woman appears fortunate enough to find her loved ones, a somber reality will strike the hearts of many.
Move up to the next intersection.
They're all going out down there. Jesus Christ, they're idiots. Do you have a C-burn filter?
Yeah.
Throw it on.
Here?
Yes.
Unless it means something else, what I'm used to C-burn meaning is chemical, biological, radiological, nuclear. Well, he said filter, so but C-burn for me, that's what it usually stands for.
Oh, it's closed.
How you doing, man?
We had an airplane crash.
Yeah, I know.
I need all y'all off the street. You're blocking the main egress for fire. You cannot park here.
One question.
Yes, sir.
I got a UPS
you are blocking the main egress for fire to get to victims. I don't care about the rig right now. UPS is going to be shut down for the foreseeable future. Yes, sir. Do not park here. Let's go. Thank you for your understanding. Yeah.
See, this is what I mean. They keep running into bystanders. We're in the evening time now, and I don't mean bystanders waiting to see if their family made it, just people in the way of other people being rescued. It pissed me off. It didn't irk me. It pissed me off.
Everybody, monkey see, monkey do. I gotta have these rigs out of here. It's a mass casualty, okay?
What? Actual way down there. Come out that way. Yeah, do me a favor, just keep walking, bro. All these folks can go that way.
Who's this guy? His mom works here, and he came here looking for her. He's been staying up there for a while.
Oh, shoot. Should we at least knock on that?
Metro Police!
I think that's a turbine. Yo, I think that's a turbine.
Yeah, it is. 4511 is currently on fire. 4511 knob is on fire.
Radio Air 30.
Dude, the only way to get back here is to go through waste management.
Negative. They're not going to be able to get out of here. We cut a hole in the fence.
So we've checked there. We haven't checked into that.
That's not there. Yeah. The only one we haven't checked is that building, that corner building. But I knocked on it, but
I mean, do we have anything to force it?
I say we get out of here.
Yeah.
What a show. I mean, but this is nothing you can never put.
Even if we could transit the exact same scenario, it'd be a
Oh, yeah.
Man, there's been a plane crash. You gotta go straight.
Okay, like not Melton Industrial or
it's in the industrial area.
It's in the industrial area, but off airport. Yeah.
So LMPD is pushing back against having media come out to the airport because they don't want to go to the airport. So we can either keep it at Miners Lane, which would be a logistically nightmare for us to deal with, and I think we should get the shot and say because we are the biggest player in all this, and LMPD can just suck it up.
Gotta go, ma'am. Okay. Let me see if he can escort you. 1 second. This is the mayor's press secretary. Can you give him an escort? Okay. Ma'am, follow this car. She's going to give you an escort. Pull up a little bit and you can go. Okay, turn your flashers on for me. It's shut. It's shut down. What do you need? No, there's a plane crash. Yeah. You got to go. You got to go. You got to go. Go on! Oh, come on, man. Cannot park there. Cerrado, plane crash. Cerrado. Recto, no derecha.
All units, Once 9 is advising 50 to 100 yards from the fire. There's a
what?
I would be so overwhelmed, possibly encountering victims, possibly encountering families of victims. Then you have the truck drivers, and then the UPS truck drivers that are still apparently trying to head close to that place. Then you have just traffic in general, people stepping out their cars to talk to the police. Like, follow the traffic. You kind of just got to follow the traffic. You're in the way. There's so much going on. Then you got that's too much for me too. Like, I'm the press secretary of the mayor. Not right now. I feel like they're draining resources right now. Like, it's just too much.
Y'all got somebody over here? Y'all trying to find somebody? Are you a PO? Yeah. You ever seen a dead body? Yeah. Okay. All right. Y'all asking, like, are they collecting dead people?
Can you let radio know that we're getting reports that there's another possible trapped individual at 4659?
And then what was like the office politics thing that was going on in that office too? Because that woman, she was like, I feel like we have the biggest. She used a certain word that corporate uses, but basically like they had the biggest piece of the pie, and so they thought they should be in charge. And she made a little side comment about LMPD being in charge and stuff like that. Like, it's just too much.
At all. So if they're down here, they're stuck. Okay, you can make it move, but not you cannot.
Well, better get to using your feet then.
There's only one victim counted one.
Can't park there, sir. I'm sorry.
I know. I'm sorry to bother you.
Yeah, what you need?
I'm the plant manager for the natural gas plant down here.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
I got to get there.
Turn your hazards on. Go around my car.
14 grade, you could check. They said a van was hit in the parking lot, unknown. It was occupied.
We made it all the way to Knob as far as we could. We've kicked in every door we could back there, double fenced in, and we broke our bolt cutters.
There's still something from fire.
We've checked every building.
The only building that we couldn't check inside was one you knocked on that was on fire, but that was the only
like
building
46
that
what?
we couldn't get in.
Or 4659 not.
I think it's the most.
Yeah, it's way at the end.
Well, they said that there's people there. How do we get there then?
Which we're on Knob, we would go back with him and go that way down Knob.
So we have to go
same way
around
we
the
came
fire and cut in the opposite
in. Same
way.
way we just came in, but instead of going left, we go right. It's at the very end.
No, you can't go on the other side.
No, we did those. I'm saying we went through a hole in the fence.
Do we know anybody that's still over there that can talk to the guy that's talking to his son?
I think you might know there.
That's right.
Anybody was supposed to be in there?
In where?
In your building. There's a couple Mexicans back there. But
Yeah,
30.
so my building, and then there's another building attached to it.
30. That's not us. We're just going to
Truck mechanic shop. And then those guys, your building's good.
Yeah,
My building's good. Yeah, no damage, no nothing. Okay.
The address you were talking about is way down there. Is there anybody hurt that went down there that you know of by chance? About down this road?
My street, we put out a guy who was like basically melting. He went to the hospital. He went down.
These guys on the flatbed of that truck, wasn't he? We just had a report that somebody was hurt that was down here at the end on the left.
Somebody called and said they had a disabled guy that was stuck in the house. Yeah, he's stuck in the house down here.
Can you make contact with the male? He's on the phone with his son. He's trapped somewhere. We can't find him.
I can run down there to Outerloop, Texas Roadhouse and get
They
them.
don't have any power. We got told that there's some people down here that just me, man. There was a bunch of guys over here, but man, I got asthma, man. I'm having a hard time breathing. So y'all drove over here? No, we walked. There's about 3 or 4 guys over here. They were trying to drive their trucks out. If you don't mind coming, because I cannot breathe. I'm having trouble. Okay. Are we gonna be here all night? There's a gentleman here. He says he has severe asthma, doesn't have an inhaler, and he's needing some help. Only way to access us is by walking. If there's anyone on foot, they'll be able to help us out.
623 on the radio. I made contact with the two messing at the sign.
Hey,
they are
wire or good wire?
working on closing shop and getting down.
Yeah, all power around here should be off by now. Where was that 1080 you're talking about, Bosley? Was it back there? Bosley.
We got the two down there.
Yeah.
That was not G. Right, but I put it forward and walked down there was another.
Jesus Christ, man.
If you're able to walk, we can walk you to the ambulances. They can get you out of here.
Anybody? 612, okay?
I can walk that far, man. Can I drive my truck? Not all the way out to Great Lane because it's blocked. But you can drive a good darn freaking half mile. We're gonna catch up with them, but whenever you get done, hop in your truck and just drive as far as you can. Okay.
There's someone said they're going to be waiting at the entrance of Lansfield. He has a broken leg. He's a 50-year-old black male wearing a hard hat and a black puffer jacket.
That's like one of the wildest things I've ever seen.
Fire department did a really good job containing that.
Yeah, they did.
Great Lake.
I know. Yeah, they're freaking on it.
You should have saw the guy that drove by us on that flatbed.
Oh, dude. He was toasted, man. And there's that's why the landing gear impact right there. Took the trees clean with it.
Is this knucklehead coming? He understood to drive down here, right?
He said he was going to drive.
For accountability, all 6th and 7th Division units that were searching have exited. We're on Great Lane now.
We haven't. 625 radio. Myself and 623 Adam. We're still over on not Avenue. Sorry, I thought you were driving. I know. I thought it was too. But I said, the reason why I was paying a little bit is just because really the air in my building is worse than it is out here now because all that ventilation. Smoke got trapped in it.
The way that we're going to take you to the medics
Okay.
is heavy in jet fuel. It's not good to breathe in. So what I need you to do is, can you hold your breath while we get through there, and we'll kind of hightail? Okay. Well, I'm going to walk with you, okay?
I get you, buddy. We're going to get you out of here.
If you feel lightheaded or anything, you got to let us know, okay? Hey, when we start walking through this debris field, somebody else get on his side and hold his other arm. All right, so this is where it gets.
The junkyard or is this
It is.
debris?
No, this is.
I feel like with him having severe asthma, there's no more need to talk right now. Save your breath. If you already have trouble breathing, there's nothing else conversational we need to talk about right now. That's just my opinion. I also wonder why he didn't go ahead and drive, because walking with severe asthma in this is crazy.
Debris, actually.
Yeah, that's the
Hey, so
landing gear
listen,
right there.
try not to breathe in as much as you can right here, okay? Careful, 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 careful. There you go. Just take deep breaths, okay? You're good to breathe right now. We're out of that field. He was in the far yards when it happened, so I don't know how much exposure he has. He didn't just walk through.
Officers likely pulled back as firefighters continued to battle the flames. However, as official search efforts slowed, family members of the missing kept looking, hoping for answers.
Started driving to every hospital after that. They are not helping at all. I sat there for 2 hours. It took them 2 hours for them to ask me to send them a picture. When I was the first person there to call them. I was the first person there as soon as they said to get there.
Oh, did you go to the academy already? 2911? Yeah, she said she was there first.
Check the hospitals, you said?
Yes, I went to every hospital. They said that they're not in no hospitals. But right now, it does say that there's 4 people that are unidentified, but they're not saying that there's a child.
Okay.
And I just know that they were together.
Do you know around what time that they headed over there?
My dad, that's how he makes his money. He goes back and forth starting at 8 o'clock in the morning. She couldn't go to daycare because she was sick.
You said the phone is still pinging over there?
Yes.
But sometimes he leaves in the car.
Yes. The woman that she was in the hospital. They said when they jumped out the window, they couldn't really see where he ran to.
Yep. See? Okay, that was our colonel that is down. It is our ship. The National Transportation Safety Board and the ATF and FBI and whoever other investigators are down there are handling this investigation. There is nothing for you to do down there. So he's recommending that you just go home and go.
Okay.
There's nothing else we can do.
That's easier said than done, obviously. I know that's stressful.
Can you do one thing for me?
Sure.
Can you take my phone and can you just go to where his car
We're not
is?
allowed down there. That's where we're at.
Can you give it to them, please? She's 3 years old. I can't go. I'm sorry.
This broke my heart because obviously she's already worried, and then she's not going to get good news about this. And it's just a routine change. Normally her daughter would be at daycare, but she wasn't at daycare because when kids are sick, they can't be at daycare. So she was with her grandfather, and that's crazy. Just one change in your day.
I don't want to go home with no answers.
We have no answers.
They can't tell you if one of the 4 identified as a child.
We've been told they've all been adults at this point because there was 3 at least on the plane and then 1 adult on the ground. As soon as we know something, they'll reach out to you.
Okay.
What's your name, man?
Shirley.
Shirley what?
Yeah,
Tragedy would strike Shirlene and many others. Her father and daughter were found among the 15 total deceased, along with dozens injured. The deceased includes Shirlene's father, Lou Fedden, 47, Shirlene's daughter, Kimberly Asa, 3, Trinidad Chavez, 37, Megan Washburn, 35, and John Locks, 52. The 3 that were mentioned by a coworker to officials as unaccounted for. Ella Petty Wharton, 31, Angela Anderson, 45, Carlos Fernandez, 52, Tony Crane, 65, John Spray Jr., 45, Matthew Sweets, 37. He was severely burned and passed away days later. The last and most recent death was Alan Rodriguez Colina, 50, who succumbed to his injuries several weeks later on Christmas Day. Those on board included Captain Dana Diamond, 62, Captain Richard Wartenberg, 57, and First Officer Lee Truitt, 45. Investigations ensued, and footage from several other sources were eventually released. Recent NTSB updates show the MD-11's engine detaching and passing over the wing during takeoff. Investigators found fatigue cracks and overstress failure in the engine pylon's spherical bearing, which mounts the engine to the aircraft. Despite its design to handle a lost engine, the damage to the wing and flames potentially entering a second engine were likely causes for a failed takeoff. Reaching speeds of 212 miles an hour, there was likely nothing the crew could do to avoid a crash. An NTSB report notes the engine pylon is typically inspected every 5 years. Reports indicate this aircraft underwent maintenance in San Antonio Antonio from September 3rd to October 18th, 2025, about 2 weeks prior to the crash. Investigators are now examining whether the pylons were inspected, whether negligence occurred, and if regulations need updating. In the latest update on January of 2026, UPS announced it will be retiring its entire fleet of MD-11s as a result of this crash. Other large companies like FedEx have also temporarily grounded their MD-11 fleets as a precaution. Today, several families affected have opened up lawsuits against UPS. There are also several GoFundMe links for those affected, so many that GoFundMe has collected available links into a single URL, available in the description below. Ultimately,
and the link to this video is in my description box. So if you are looking for the GoFundMe link, you can find this video, go to the description box and get the link from there.
all 3 flight crew were killed along with another 12 victims on the ground. 22 more were injured.
Oh man. Okay. All right. That was rough. That's rough. I can't do those often. That one was, whew. All right. So that's the end for this. We've been on here for a while. I don't even know what to say. Pray for the families on all of these. That's mechanical failure and causing all that is just so much. But I hope y'all try to have a good rest of your evening. And I'll see you by this weekend if I don't see you before then. All right, y'all. Talk to you later. Bye.